there a project too big? Is there a project too small for you guys?
No, not at all. No project's too small or too big. We could handle anything you need.
Are you kidding me? With as much as people love their pets now, people come in for carpet for their doghouse. So we can do a project that small, and we're happy to do that.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
What does celebrating a Dodgers back-to-back world championship and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Cheers to the champs. Jim Beam, official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
The NBA season's rolling, and DraftKings' newest game, Pick 6, is the easiest way to play for your shot at big wins. NBA stars are lighting it up. Now, their numbers aren't just highlights. They're your shot to cash in. Here's how it works. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. The better your picks, the bigger your payout. New DraftKings customers get $50 in Pick 6 credits with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Don't just watch basketball. Pick, play, cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Ends December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela. Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything. But while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom designs that let everyone know who you're rooting for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing stacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I'll say this right now.
Yeah.
If I find out today that Wemby is not playing,
I'm trying to think.
I'm out of here, number one. And number two, if I get to this game tonight and Wemby is in street clothes, I'm literally leaving Crypto.com Arena, and I'm driving back down to my vacation home in South South.
If Luka or any Laker could hit a 3 right now, I think you would hear it in San Antonio. Luka dribbling, steps back, 3 for the lead. That's good! Lakers lead, 113-112.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Luka, you guys come back from 9 points. This was a strange game, 3 hours. How would you describe this one?
It was strange. They have an amazing team. They only lost 1 game. So to come back, being with AR and LeBron out, it's unbelievable. All these guys, they fight every moment of the game. It's so fun to play with them.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
No. Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
You want to lay in bed together and watch the show?
Hi, it's Troy Santiago, the Spanish voice of your Los Angeles Rams. And it's a Torta Thursday, right here on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Hey, good morning. What's up, LA?
What's up, LA?
Yeah. What's up, LA?
Torta Thursday.
Scott Kaplan, need a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
When you buy
bigger than U.S. Steel.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit Boy.
Hi, this is Luka Doncic of your Los Angeles Lakers. This is the Sedano Kap morning show.
It's a Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
Yeah. Bing, ba-da-bop. Yeah. Boom, dee-dum-bum, wiki, 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 doom, dee-dum-bum. Yeah.
Cappy, don't push it too hard. Don't ruin that voice for the day.
I know, man.
Listen to you.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, man. 7:02 and 50 seconds.
I will tell you this. You
What?
were
Tell
like
me.
nose dripping yesterday.
I know.
And I already feel like I'm much more worn down this morning. Now, granted, I also went to bed at midnight because this game took forever.
It did, man. That game was ridiculous.
Oh, you might have to go vocal rest right now.
Seriously, that's how you sound terrible.
Do I sound bad?
Yeah,
Yes.
you sound
Come on.
horrible.
No, I don't. I'm fine.
You don't
told
hear
you
it?
last night, Cappy. You were sniffling and stuff. I was like, you're getting sick. And you're like, I don't
Oh,
know.
Cappy, I feel super run down. And the first thing I did when I woke up, I'm like, man, I could feel like sinus pressure, like water in my
Me
head.
too.
No, my nose is a little drippy.
You guys got me sick.
Cappy
And
is
I'm like-
patient zero.
You guys got me sick.
Freaking Cappy, man.
No way, you guys
Greg's
got me sick,
red
man.
eyeballs and he's all nasally.
Yeah, Greg's got a red eye,
There's
and
a
he's
whole
in a
bunch-
suit for some reason.
Yeah, I am in a suit
Quinceañera.
today. I felt like I wanted to look nice today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Cap, you got to go.
Come on, give
You
me a
gotta go.
break.
You
I'm
sound
fine.
terrible.
God, the more you speak, the worse it
You
gets.
do sound pretty bad.
No way, I sound great.
You sound
No,
so
sounds
bad.
great. You know what you sound like?
What? Tell me.
The late, great Joan Rivers.
Can we talk?
Okay,
Can we
we
talk
talk,
here? Can we talk? Look at those ears on Bergman. They're like satellite dishes. Can we talk? Come on, I'm fine.
I'm being
my
serious,
God,
Cap.
you
You
sound
sound worse
terrible.
than Jorge did yesterday.
I want Cappy,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I want you to
Wow.
pull. Let's turn off your mic for a little bit. Go back onto YouTube and go listen to yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
How do you
pretty,
feel?
It's pretty bad.
I feel great.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Well,
I do.
That's a lie.
I don't feel good, and it's your damn fault.
Yeah,
No, it's
you-
not. You guys
All
got
your
me sick.
drippiness.
Think of all the people you got
Are we doing
sick.
a best of tomorrow? Is that what everybody's hinting at?
No, it's so funny though. When I heard Torta Thursday, I'm like, man, I feel so tired. Is it only Thursday?
Dude, it's been a crazy week. It has been a really long week.
Yeah,
Think about
Cappy,
it.
you got everybody on the Cappy Lappy sick now.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's
yeah,
all
you
the
did.
You
celebrities.
sat on my lap yesterday, literally during the Cappy Lap.
They got me sick.
When they do the
Okay?
movie Contagion 2025,
Yeah.
the Cappy Lappy will be the video that it starts with.
It started here at
was-
Crypto.com Arena.
You were sitting in the suite with us, and you're like, I think I might go home early. I'm not feeling well.
Oh,
And as if
man.
people saw
I
my
didn't say
Instagram live last night, you dropped a meatball on yourself.
You did.
You dropped a meatball?
Well, I tried to cut a meatball with a fork, and then the meatball,
Splatted.
yeah, all over me.
Yeah.
Right.
I will say this though.
Tell me.
I don't know is the Cappy Lappy out? Like, is the video out?
I don't think so. I don't think it's out yet.
Oh, it comes out tomorrow or something?
I don't know
Is that
when
up
it's going to come
for
out. They
today?
got to edit it down. But let me
Oh,
tell you,
It was a good one.
George, it was the best one I think we've done so far.
Yeah, I mean, you had me and Trudell at one point.
Yeah,
you had, I made sure to tell the audience. I've done a lot of great broadcast things in my life, but this was equal to that, certainly.
The best
I
part
couldn't believe it was my first Cappy Lappy. I got to be
know.
honest with you.
It was great. It was great to have you. It was great to have Trudell. And then Bergie, maybe the weirdest part of it all,
It was amazing.
we're walking down the baseline, okay? And there's this really, really, really beautiful woman. I mean, drop dead crazy gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And she's sitting with a guy, and she's got on a giant diamond ring. And we're like, hey, how you doing? And then she's like, wait, don't go anywhere. Can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, wait, you want to take a picture with me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is so hot. And so she and I hooked it up. We took a picture.
Whoa,
and then,
careful.
Then once we walked up the court, I mean, everybody was stopping us. Everybody wanted to get in on the Cappy Lappy. This thing has caught fire.
It took off.
And
It
now
really
they
did.
all woke up sick.
Hey,
They're
Lindsay,
like, man, I don't feel well. I wonder what happened.
Linz, you know who I feel really bad about if I do get people sick, which, by the way, I think you guys
All of
got me
us?
sick. But no. You know who I feel really bad about?
Who?
Tyler Glassnow. Because
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Glassnow makes an appearance on the Cappy Lappy. And
And then you were
yeah.
around all of the other Dodgers as well. You went up to Tyler Glasnow, but there was 3 or 4 of them sitting there also. So
Tyler
I like them.
Glasnow could have played in that game yesterday.
He's
Oh
got
my
a
God.
good jump shot.
He's huge.
Did you
No,
see
he
that?
doesn't. He missed a ton of them.
He's
What are you
also a
talking
good-looking
about?
man in person.
He's
Come
a
on.
beautiful looking
Great
man.
hair.
There's
Great
no
hair.
question.
He's 6'8".
But
He can play ball.
He's 6'6", I thought. No?
Oh, he towered over Magic Johnson, I'll tell you that.
Wow, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe he is 6'8". But nonetheless, his jump shot was not that good.
No, but he was sweet.
Nice.
And I'll tell you who else was really great. Will Smith was great to meet last night. It was great to see Blake Snell last night. And we were all backstage, if you will, while they were taking pictures with the trophy. And then they all came by. So we all were standing there high-fiving them, saying congratulations. It was awesome. And I love that DeAndre Ayton said the pressure of having the world champion Dodgers in the house, that it upped my performance. I wanted to play for those guys. It was really cool. What a night. Other than this Wemby guy. Overrated, dude. Yeah, let that marinate. Overrated.
He was in foul trouble in like 5 minutes into the game. I mean, if anything, you can discredit him for that. Like, he was pretty sloppy on the defensive end, or late on the defensive end. And I just don't think – I think the Lakers lucked out in that sense. Once he got into foul trouble, he could not be aggressive on either side of the floor, which helped. But
so, Cappy, would you call him, I don't know, a bust?
Yeah, right. You're gonna lean into that now? By the way, if you played the whole Luka thing, go listen to what Luka said about him.
We can't play the whole – you want to play the whole thing?
No, we don't have to do it right now. But we
we
can.
can. I mean, Cappy doesn't have a voice, so we got to fill some time here.
Nah, it's all right. I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the 3 fouls. I couldn't believe it. And then he brought him back in. I was like, bro, I couldn't believe he brought him back in at the end of the second quarter. I'm like, you're crazy, dude.
But you know what was interesting is after the game was over, I watched the JJ press conference, and he said, "Look, I'm not criticizing the officials because they called it on both sides, you know. But it took
well, first
everybody...
of all, let's start with this. I am generally not, and you know this, Cappy, I'm generally not like the, oh, my God, the officials. That's more your lane. Like, you hate officials.
In every sport, at every level.
I'm generally not the, oh, my God, the officials are, they screwed this up. But, man, like, this was a matchup between Luka and Wemby that everybody wanted to see. And both guys at one point were in foul trouble. I mean, Wemby right out of the gate, it felt like. And it really ruined the flow of the game. The third quarter took like 6 hours because it was just a free throw shooting contest. That is not what people want to watch.
No, and just to give you an idea of how long that game was last night, I left right before halftime because I was starting to feel like you guys got me sick. And I got in my car, and I watched the entire second half and got home to South, and the game was still on. Can you imagine? It took me about an hour and 35 minutes to get home, and the game was still on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how long this game took.
3 different Spurs fouled out. 3 different
I know.
ones.
Including Wemby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of...
And Sohan and Harrison Barnes. Crazy.
Right.
I feel like, you know how in NFL games, all these referees now, all they do is bicep workouts so that they can show off their guns on NFL
like
games?
Ed Gunn's Hockey League back in the day.
Right. So I feel like now the NBA referees get so much face time when it comes to challenges that these guys would rather see themselves on TV than keep the game flowing. And JJ talked about it after the game. He's like, look, both teams, both sides dealt with the officials tonight. So it was equal on both sides, but it just destroyed the flow of the game. And George, to your point, the event last night was Wemby's in town. Luka's back tonight in the lineup. The Dodgers are in the house. There's a national TV audience.
The Dodgers.
There was a true buzz in the house last night.
There was. No
and
question.
These referees killed the flow.
It was a poorly officiated game. There's no question about it.
You're going to get fined for saying that. You should get fined.
You should get fined for getting everybody sick.
Yeah,
I haven't done that yet. And by the way, I think you guys got me sick.
We should have a fine bucket. If you get us sick or somebody gets us sick, we have to put something.
Well, look, I got a bucket here, my Felix Chevrolet bucket. Get a bucket and a mop, as Mason once said.
Yeah, Cappy, it really was disappointing because, to your point, there was a lot of hype for the game. There were a lot of just everything was awesome, like leading up to it, and then just the whistles were constant. It really ruined any flow to the game, too. Like, it really never had a flow for either side. And JJ's 100% right. And look, I mean, we've talked about this. JJ and the officials is certainly something to watch, I guess, throughout the season. I thought JJ was going to get teed up at one point. Like, he was laying into Pat Frey, the lead official, at one point. And I was just like, oh my God. Pat Frey is a veteran official, so he just let JJ do his thing and then like walked away. So good for him on that part. But yeah, I just think that, and honestly, if I had to think about it, I don't believe he was really the guy who called as many of those fouls. It was probably the two younger officials, if I had to think about it off the top of my head. But there's not much you can do in that situation. You know what I mean? Like once it's off the rails, because the thing was, it got very physical in the second quarter. And I feel like what happens is, and this goes pretty much in any sport, right? But particularly basketball and like even football, right? When things get a little too chippy, they feel the need to really call everything tight. And it fine. Maybe in the second quarter when things got physical, you start calling it tight. But in the second half, you can let it loose a little bit.
I mean, George, 84 free throws.
It's insane. Yeah, it was insane.
84 free. Listen, I just want to say to the NBA officials, because, George, before the game, the officials come out of the tunnel, right? And where they come out is where we start the Cappy Lappy. So when the officials came out, I gave all three of them a fist bump, and I said, hey, let's go. Let's have a good night. Let's go. Let's have a good night, Zebra. Because that's what I call referees in basketball. I call them zebras, Let's go, Zebra. Let's have a good night.
Even though they're not wearing stripes.
Right, but I still call them zebras.
You better calm down. You got like 20 minutes left on your voice.
Come on. No, I got
Conserve.
the whole day. No, I got the whole day. I'm good. But I dapped those dudes up thinking, let's go. Let's have a good night.
I always dap them up. Yeah, and you know what? I probably got them sick because of you.
84 free throws. I just want to say to the officials and to the league, nobody goes to a game to watch a bunch of guys shoot free throws. It's boring, okay? It's boring. Nobody wants to see 84 free throws in an NBA basketball game when you've got two of the biggest stars on the planet.
I mean, literally, Cappy, think about it this way. Luka Doncic's first 4 games going into last night, only Wilt Chamberlain has had a better start to a season, points per game, than Luka Doncic. Yeah. Okay? Like, whenever you're in one of those, like, historical references with, like, Wilt, like, it's pretty awesome, right?
Right.
And then Victor Wembanyama and or Luka going into last night's game, granted, it's only 5-6 games, whatever it is, but, like, they were the MVP candidate, like, the top 2 guys MVP-wise, like, the two guys who had the best start to the season. And, yeah, it just felt like we never got to see the matchup we really wanted to see because everything was disjointed.
Absolutely right, Sedano. 7:15 in the morning. We will talk more Lakers all morning long. Michelle Smallman, the great Michelle Smallman, in just a moment. But you saw the bucket. Get a bucket and a mop of the big cat, Felix Chevrolet. I hold up my Felix Chevrolet coffee mug. Hold on. Oh, taste, this is good. The big cat overlooking Figueroa, right next to USC. A legendary landmark and the place to get your next Chevy. Go in there, see Nikki D, the general manager, and say, hey, Nikki D, I want to pet that big cat, and I want a good deal. How about a 2026 Chevrolet Equinox EV, the 2025 Silverado 1500? How about the 2026 Trax? My girlfriend, Stephanie, she's got the Traverse, an absolutely amazing car. Or elevate your game. Don't be a gutless bum. Get that 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe. Felix Chevrolet, been around since 1921. A landmark, right off the 110 across from USC. Felix Chevrolet isn't just a dealership, it's a landmark, whether you're looking for a brand new Silverado like I just mentioned, or how about a pre-owned car? They got you covered. You go in there, you tell them ESPN LA, Chris Morales, the Sedano Kap Morning Show, the whole Mishbuka sent you to go see the big cat, Nikki D, the general manager, over there at Felix Chevrolet. Felix Chevrolet, go see the big cat, or maybe just come in here and bang the bucket. Felix Chevrolet. Right now, Toe, it is time for our friend Michelle Smallman. Now, earlier on the show, Cappy, I'll start with you, even though you got the bad voice. Michelle Smallman did this.
Gobble, gobble, goo, you guys don't know that one?
No.
I wish
like
turkey only cost a nickel.
I don't know that song.
Now, her crew, the Unsportsmanlike crew, didn't know the Thanksgiving song by Adam Sandler, which I was surprised with.
I didn't pick that up from Michelle.
You didn't get that either?
I did. I don't know if Michelle can carry a tune. Frankly.
Okay, well, Michelle Smallman, thanks to Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, KAPPY, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Michelle Smallman joins us now on the Sedano Kap Morning Show.
She doesn't need to carry a tune because she's a badass and finished the New York City Marathon, okay? That's what – I mean, listen, we'll let her slide on – not everybody can carry a tune. But Smallman, you carried a huge burden and finished it, the New York City Marathon. Congratulations. That was awesome.
Thank you. 26.2 last week was not easy. I did
what
do
the
it
hell
over
are you
7
doing
days.
here?
Yeah, why are you here?
We didn't have you on enough earlier this week
I
for
heard
30
a lot
minutes?
of your 30-minute segment, Evan.
Evan doesn't know the turkey song.
He just can't let me have my moment with you guys. You're saying something so sweet to me, acknowledging my accomplishment, and he has to pop in here and make it all about him. The classic Evan Cohen.
Oh, big time. Can we hear about how it went?
Yes, absolutely. Now that I'm kicking Evan out of this conversation, first of all, thank you again for the kind words. I appreciate it. But I did it, you guys. I didn't think I was going to be able to finish, but we got across the finish line. It was a very, very special day for me. It was awesome to have all my friends and family out there to support me. So many people with our unsportsmanlike family followed along and sent me words of encouragement. But that race is no joke. People always warn you about it before you do it. They talk to you about what a physical and mental undertaking it's about to be. And even though I trained for months, you really do not understand what you're doing until you're in the middle of it. And I was flying in the beginning. I was flying through Brooklyn, which is the biggest party you've ever been to. It's pretty flat, and I had a lot of friends and family that were there, so it was very fun to run into them, have a little celebratory moment. There's DJs on every corner, so you really let that impact your pace. But then around mile 16 or 18, you hit the Queensboro Bridge, which is dark, it's quiet, and it's steady incline. And as I'm running up that bridge, the entire right side of my leg started to seize. From my hip all the way down to my toes, the entire thing was seizing. So I had to pull over, stretch it out. I walked up the rest of the bridge, and I didn't think I was going to be able to finish, but I somehow found a way. And even though the time, it was under 5 hours, which was the goal, but even though my time would have been much better had I not endured all those spasms in my leg, I was just happy to finish by the end of it.
Yeah. What was the moment, though, Michelle, in the race? Everybody pretty much has one because running marathons are about suffering, and people who do them like the feeling of suffering. What's the moment where you got to kind of dig deep and you got to ask yourself, why the hell am I out here doing this? And what am I doing? And how am I going to finish? Where did that happen for you?
I would say probably mile 21. That was when I was like, can I get out of here? I told the story on the show, but at one point I even opened the Uber app. I was like, can I get out of here? Can somebody just come get me? This is ridiculous. Turns out the only way out is through because every single street is completely blocked in New York City, so you cannot get out of there even if you want to. But at around mile 20, 21, my legs started really acting up again. A medic actually came over and gave me salt, which helps things. But at that point, you're like, I still have – it's like you're running a 10-minute mile and you hit mile 20. You're like, I have basically an hour left. I still have to do this for another hour. And those final 6 miles are in Central Park, and the terrain is pretty hilly. So your body is shutting down. You're so over this. And you're looking at that pathway ahead, and you're like, is this ever going to end? It kind of felt like an endless black hole of misery at that point. And that's when I really questioned every single decision I had made in my life to arrive to that point.
What is the after effect of the race? For example, did you lose toenails? Are your feet bloody? I mean, I know that sounds kind of gross for people, but that's kind of the things that happen. Any after effects from the race?
I don't mean to brag. I feel great.
Oh,
all the toenails are intact. I have gotten a pedicure. I was a little sore on Monday. By Tuesday, I was back in heels. I feel like $1 million. I feel so happy that this isn't hanging over my head anymore. I feel like I can go out there and live my life now and not have to worry about training or hydrating or fueling in a certain way. And we raised almost $32,000 for the V Foundation. So I am so pleased with how this played out, and I am feeling very good physically and mentally. I'm very surprised because I thought it was going to take me a long time to recover.
All right, last thing.
What was your okay, so in the after the fact, like what were the next couple of days like specifically?
Well, Monday was a little rough because my friends and family had thrown a party for me afterwards. So I was up later than I should have been, hanging out with everybody because people had flown in for this. My friends made signs. They spent the whole day out there. So you really wanted to make sure and give them their time because they felt like they were in it with me, and they really were. They really helped me get through this. But I was really tired on Monday. I came in at 9 to do a little recap on the show. But other than that, just kind of took it easy. Like I said, went out and got a pedicure. Drank a lot of water that day. But in the following days, honestly, it's kind of been business as usual. I expected it to be this big undertaking, like I'm not going to be able to walk. I'm going to have to go get a massage, all this stuff. But so far, so good. And my girlfriends from home, they wanted to come in for the race, but I told them, like, it's going to be really difficult for me to give you a New York experience on race weekend. I'm going to be, taking it easy. So they arrived today, and I have a big girls' weekend on deck. So I've really never been better.
Nice.
Wow,
Hey,
that's
Michelle,
amazing.
It is incredible. Michelle, so last night we were at the Lakers game, and I'm with two of our teammates. One, his name is Kobe Walsh, and Kobe used to be a long snapper at UCLA, and he was about 230 pounds. Now he's about 180 pounds, and he ran the marathon, as you did as well. And then one of our other teammates, a guy named Mark Cates, he ran it with his son. So Mark is in his early 50s, and he got the honor of running it with his son. So these guys were they were just also, they had that high. They had that glow. But the one thing that Kobe said to me was his next thing is he wants to do the Chicago Marathon. So my question for you is, are you retired or are you now addicted to it?
So I would like to take this opportunity to announce that I PR'd at the New York City Marathon, and I PR'd because it's my first and last one. I will never, ever, ever do that again. I will never do it again. People kept saying, you're going to experience a runner's high. At the end of it, you're going to feel so accomplished and so proud. You're going to be addicted. You can't wait to do it again. I am so proud of the money that we raised for the V Foundation. I will never do this to myself again. And it's not even just the misery and the pain that I experienced on Sunday. It's the dedication that you have to have to yourself and to the training. Yeah. I do not have months of my life to waste away again running all the time. So I did it once. I feel happy that I did it, but I have to tip my cap to them because if they can do it more than once, they're better than me. I will never, ever, ever do this again.
Wow. Happy for you, Michelle. What an accomplishment. You got the picture at the finish line, girl. That's all you need.
Hey, one last question for you. What'd you make of the Crazy World Series?
Oh, my gosh. I have to tell you, this is no joke. The worst part about the entire race experience for me is that I didn't make it until the end of Game 7 for the World Series. So I was watching the game, and I think it was like 3-1 Toronto maybe when I turned it off, and the game was so exciting. It was so compelling, and I was like, I have to get some sleep. I have to be up at 3:30 in the morning to run 26.2 miles. If I keep this game on, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to be dead tomorrow. So I turned off the TV, and I went to bed, and I woke up, and the first thing I did was check the score, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me that the Dodgers won, and I missed it. And I still haven't gone back and watched the entirety of the game, which I wanted to. But that was one of the all-time World Series that we've had. Like, congratulations to L.A. and to the Dodgers for going back-to-back. That is such an incredible feat. But game-to-game in the World Series, just the drama and the storylines and the star power, it's one of the best World Series we've ever had.
Agreed.
All right, well, listen, congratulations on everything. Don't let Evan Cohen ever try to steal your shine again. Right. He already spent 30 minutes here the other day. Right. I don't even know what the hell we were talking about with him anymore.
Stop on Tuesday.
I mean, he just never he wants to be here all the time. Right. Might as well just move here at this point. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, he's obsessed with you guys.
Yeah. We're obsessed with him,
I get
Michelle.
It.
We are.
I get it.
We are.
I understand why he would be. But anyway, Michelle, you're the best. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate all your support, and we'll talk next week.
Yeah. Right. See you.
726. Thank you to Michelle Smallman. Thanks to Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday.
Torta Thursday.
As Michelle said, there's no easy way out. And there's no easy way out for you to wake up with a smile on your face when it's the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 3 minutes from right now, mongrels.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Legends of Hip Hop, Public Enemy, are coming to the Special Event Center at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, November 14th. Get ready for a night of iconic tracks, unmistakable voices, and a message that still hits today with Chuck D, Flavor Flav, and the energy that helps shape generations. From Fight the Power to Bring the Noise, it's everything you remember and more. Get hyped for a night of pure old school fire and all the powerful energy that made Public Enemy legends of hip hop. That's Public Enemy live Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs. Get tickets today at FantasySpringsResort.com or call 760-342-5000.
John Ireland here with the Hall of Famer,
Saturday,
Big
brother.
Game James Worthy for iSpot Active.
Love
Check
it.
out their website, ICEBODactive.com.
This is the new concept for icing. John, I love it.
iSpot Active sells form-fitted stretch shirts and pants with pockets that hold ice-cold gel packs. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. Gotta get yours before they're sold out. Take it from James Worthy. Start feeling better today at iSpotActive.com.
Oh. Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Quiet down. Here she comes. Shh. Surprise! Your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
By the way, speaking of tap it, go tap the like button, you mongrels.
Yeah, tap that like button, mongrels.
Let's go.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
7:30, good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. You know the Tortas love this one, so do the Hyenas. A homie record, the group Tierra. And coming up at 9:30 this morning in the YouTube hour, Tierra Legacy, which is the son David Solis, Rudy and Steve were the founders of the East LA Sound. And Cappy, you were just on Whittier Boulevard a couple weeks ago. You know all about that East LA Sound now, and Art LeBeau, and back in the day, KRLA. Tierra Legacy will join us in studio. They got a concert coming up at Plaza de la Raza.
Wow.
Coming up this weekend at
cool.
Alvera Street. What's so funny?
You sounded like Cappy saying that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they will join us. David will join us. And, of course, Tierra Legacy opened up Mandy's 3. As you may remember. I don't remember a lot of Mandy's 3, as we know.
Yeah.
But you know, that'll come up at 9:30 this morning. And, Cappy, you will connect deeper. And I think Beto's going to join us, too, hopefully, at least in the YouTube chat for that interview. So you will connect deeper with your East L.A. roots now.
Well, I do feel very connected to East L.A., to all my people at Garfield High, Roosevelt High, and to all the people right there at the Whittier Boulevard right there. I'm telling you, man, people have come up to me and they're like, East Side Cap in the house. You were in my hood. That's right, I was. Now, George, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
About last night's game.
Sure.
So it was a very disjointed presentation of NBA basketball. We've already documented that.
Right. The refs really kind of really did a poor job yesterday, yes.
84 free throws.
Yeah, brutal.
I want to say 66 fouls.
Yes.
I think that was the number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you said to Luka after the game, dude, strange game, 3 hours, we were all thinking the exact same thing. So you really nailed it, okay?
And you should have seen his face when I said that. I mean, if you watched it, you did. But
I did.
The audio doesn't do it justice because his face when I said that, he was just like, he threw his head back like, oh, my God, this is crazy.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
It was interesting because the Lakers found themselves down.
Yeah.
They made a comeback.
Yeah, down 9 in the fourth.
Right. Luka hits a big three, which takes the lead. I want to say at that point it was like 113 to 112.
Right.
And so then we get to the end of the game.
Right, and it's all like back and forth. Guys are hitting shots, and like, you know, everybody's playing the clock basically at that point. And then Marcus Smart has
This is what I want to talk about, right?
An absolute brain fart.
Totally.
On that play, and he owned it afterwards. Hell, even Luka, in my interview with Luka, he brought it up because I had mentioned how good Ayton and Smart had played, and he goes, except the thing on the baseline.
Right.
And I started laughing. I said, yeah, except that thing on the baseline. But it was like, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was stunned, and it was obvious. It wasn't even close that he wasn't behind the baseline. Like, he had 1 full foot on the floor when he tried to launch that thing down the floor.
Now, Marcus Smart came off
not
looking
so smart.
No, he looked like Marcus Dumbass. Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to say that, but go ahead.
But here's the thing.
Not really.
But here's the beauty of what Marcus Smart did, is that after the game, you said it, he owned it. And when I saw his post-game interview, I was like, I freaking love this guy, because for him to say, as a 12-year vet, I should know better. And he goes, and I'm going to hear it from my teammates. He said, and this is the part I really loved. He goes, I'll never, ever, ever make that mistake again. You'll never see that from me again. It was like he knew that he almost cost the team the game.
Yeah.
And for a guy who is as experienced and as decorated as his career has been, for him to, A, take it, number one, and then, B, like make this instant Tim Tebow kind of promise to everybody, I will fix that. You will never see that again. Last night, his post-game interview, I freaking fell in love with Marcus Smart.
Well, I will say this. He has been very helpful for this team on a number of fronts, okay? And, you know, I think I told you in the preseason that JJ would like more voices. He wants everyone to have a voice in the room, right? And I think they have a lot of quiet guys on that roster, right? You know, Luka isn't necessarily super vocal, right, in the locker room. Austin previously was not, right? You know, it was really LeBron and AD, you know, and AD only to a certain extent last year. And, you know, JJ is a big believer that player-led locker rooms are the most, are the best led locker rooms, right? And look, you know, I think LeBron has employed people. It's why he always would try to drag AD, right? We'd always hear about AD needs to be the voice. AD needs to be the guy, right? Like, so I think, you know, LeBron and JJ are lock and step here with this, that they want more voices in the room because it just helps. Over an 82-game season, it's long, man. It's a 6-month grind in the regular season. Like, you get tired of the same people saying the same things, whether it's coaches or one player or two players. There's 15, 16 guys, well, 15 guys on a roster, maybe more depending on the two-way guys. But, you know, long story short, man, you need a lot of different guys to make their voices heard at different times of the season. And Marcus Smart, I will say this, sure as bleep, is not worried about who he offends when he talks, and is a guy who is a talker. And JJ, to us, raved about a number of different guys, but Marcus Smart included, about just his ability to grab hold of the guys. You know, like, he will, like, if JJ, he's been what I would say is he's been a good extension of JJ, is what I would say. In regards to JJ at times has already been frustrated with the guys a little bit, maybe at times. And that's part of being a coach, Cappy. You know this. You're going to have your ups and downs with guys. And the guys appreciate JJ's honesty, but sometimes you need an extra voice. And Marcus Smart has been able to be that voice at the moment for sure.
Well, what I'm sensing from JJ and what I'm sensing from the Lakers as a team, and I'm going to come back to the play from Marcus Smart, and then what happens after that play, because it was a very –
oh, my God, that game should have gone to overtime.
Right. For a game that was so utterly over-officiated, the way the game ended was completely bizarre, and as if the Marcus Smart play wasn't enough, what happened thereafter with like a tenth of a second on the clock was still bizarre. But the one thing about JJ that I'm really starting to appreciate is this. I talk about the Dodgers and about how it's not just this guy has a high batting average and this guy has a low ERA and this guy has a high on-base percentage, et cetera, et cetera. It's not just about the stats. It's about how you combine personalities. Because I'm a big chemistry guy. I believe that team chemistry can sometimes be more important than great talent. Now, the Lakers have a great talent. Now, hold on. I'm calling a timeout here. I'm calling a 20 because I'm looking at your face right now. What's going on?
Eric Spoelstra's house burned down.
Oh,
it's just popping up on Twitter everywhere right now.
Oh, yeah. I've been following this since 2 hours ago. Spoelstra's house down in Coral Gables,
There's video,
in Miami.
yeah, of it, yeah.
When I was watching the local news, because it was on Twitter early this morning, they're like, we've confirmed reports that this is Heat coach Eric Spoelstra's house that is up in flames.
Wow, that's crazy.
So,
listen, considering what we've been through here, everybody knows, no matter who you are, just losing your stuff is crazy. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go back to the Lakers.
So here's what J.J. Redick is doing really, really well, from what I can gather. He wants everybody on this team, coaches, players, he wants everybody to get to know one another. Now, that may sound simple and obvious, but I promise you it's not. JJ talked about it after the game, and I know Luka talked about it after the game. JJ has the players make PowerPoint presentations and present slideshows, essentially, about themselves, so that everybody knows that Luka is more than just a great basketball player who's been a pro since he's 15. Okay, great. We all know that.
Right.
But who are you? And that is how you build a team. And when I watch the Lakers right now, I know there was all this talk about how will they be? Can they compete in the West? Do they have a championship roster? What moves might they need to make later in the season, et cetera? They're building a team that has great chemistry, that loves playing together, where the guys love each other and will sacrifice for one another. And I know this all sounds like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo to a lot of people out there, but I promise you, it is so real. So, George, I don't know.
Because it'll matter because they're going to go through a rough stretch or multiple rough stretches over 82 games in 6 months. So to your point, that stuff matters. The stuff you can build now, whether it's habits on the floor, off the floor, in regards to just being able to coexist. Yes, I would agree with you. Yes, that stuff matters.
I don't know if they've got the talent, okay, but I know that they're going to have the team chemistry. Will that be enough to overtake an Oklahoma City, who will see them play on the road next week? Will it be enough for them to overtake a Denver, a Golden State? I don't know yet, but I know this, that it gives your team the best chance to win beyond just height, talent, roster construction, et cetera, et cetera. They've got an early season Dodgery kind of feel. I'm not telling you they're going to go win the championship. I'm just saying that you can feel there's a team chemistry. And that is something that I have not seen in probably the last 4 or 5 years. I feel like the Lakers look like they're out there having fun, and I haven't felt like they've had fun for the last 4 or 5 years. I may be wrong. I'm just telling you that that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're being 4 or 5 years probably a little too much. I'd have to think about that off the top of my head, but Ultimately, I do agree they're having fun. There's no question. And I think the Austin-Luka relationship is big. And I have a story about that I told on the air that I can tell here. And maybe we'll hear, in the 8 o'clock hour, we can hear the conversation I had with Luka, which I thought was pretty cool, too. But all that, and we've got picks against the spread. Are we doing that next, or is that coming up?
That's at 8 o'clock.
Oh, why at 8 o'clock?
Because that's what's on the rundown, I believe.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not like we always stick to the rundown. I'm just curious.
I mean, the rundown, George, is like the Bible around here.
But first, let's talk about our friend Jacob and Ronnie, and the fun part about that is in a few weeks, Cappy will be joining in on these reads with you.
I love it, Cappy, you and me. So I'll be saying, listen, you get into an accident, you call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and soon-to-be Cappy tell you to call him. All right, it's very simple. It's Thursday. You're doing everything right. It's a Torta Thursday. You're driving. You're safe. You're paying attention. And then out of nowhere, Christopher, BAM! A delivery van cuts you off, and then boom, you're hit. Just like that. Wasn't just a driver. It was a company vehicle. Now you're in the middle of a commercial accident, and things just got more complicated. That's where the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie step in, and that's why you need to call them at 844-24-JACOB. Tell them Sedano, Mason, and the crew here at 710 sent you. Here's the thing. Not all accidents are the same when a business vehicle is involved. Amazon vans, rideshare, drivers, semi-trucks, plumbing trucks, even food delivery cars. It's a commercial accident. The rules are different. You're not just dealing with one driver. You're up against a corporate insurance team trained to delay, deny, and deflect. The triple Ds. The triple Ds, the bad triple Ds.
Oh,
okay?
nice triple Ds.
There's the bad triple Ds and the good triple Ds?
Yes, these are the bad ones.
Okay,
but you don't want those then.
Yeah, you don't want delay, deny, and deflect. Their goal, get you to settle fast before you understand your rights. You should never face these companies alone, and that's why you call someone who's built for this. You call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. The law offices of Jacob and Ronnie have handled so many commercial accident cases. Jacob knows how to fight back when the big companies try to bully the little guy. Whether it's an 18-wheeler on the freeway or an Uber driver running a red light, Jacob's on your side. He's not afraid of their lawyers. He doesn't back down. He doesn't get paid unless you do. So call him at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com. And don't forget, Jacob and Ronnie is the trusted legal partner of the Lakers, Rams, and LAFC. Injured by a company vehicle? Don't go at it alone. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. He fights for everyday people, and he wins.
Thank you, Sedano. Let's produce live on the air here. So we're going to take a break here, about a 3-minute break. We come back. We could do picks against the spread. Sweep the top a little bit.
Let's sweep it.
Take a break there, and then guess what we're going to do?
Tell us.
That'll open up plenty of room for our morning roll call.
Oh.
What? What's the problem? I love the morning roll
7:44.
call.
Good morning. It is a Torta Thursday. Picks against the spread coming up in 3 minutes from right now. Smile, mongrels. It's Thursday on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner.
Call Jacob. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
I think I turned my clocks back too far. My gray hair is back to brown. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Show some care for your hair. We're offering huge savings on the Autumn Glow Hair Ritual at Sage Spa and Salon.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
And the number 1 reason.
Win and drive home a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to LifeSource Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With LifeSource, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
The roof scraper.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
It's a Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
7:48. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. You heard it from Troy right there.
Oh, yeah.
Cappy, we lost him back in 2016, but today's his birthday. Of course, his son now performs with the Eagles, and we love him for it. We talked about legacy earlier. Quite the legacy of Glenn Frey. Happy birthday to Glenn Frey.
When I saw the Eagles back in February at the Sphere, this song, New Kid in Town, became like my favorite Eagles song. And it Peaceful, Easy Feeling was always my favorite song, but I love this song. Glenn Frey is so brilliant in this song. And a shout out to his son, Deacon Frey, who has become a great friend to this radio station, to our show, and to all of our ESPN family, really. I mean, he is such a massive, crazy basketball fan that I brought him to Steve Mason's birthday party. He couldn't wait to dig in on Ramona, on Dave McMiniman, on Sedano. I'm telling you, there is no bigger Laker fan than Deacon Frey. Shout out, Deacon, to your mom and to your dad on his heavenly birthday. Shout out to Glenn Frey, a true legend. And a long time 710 listener, Glenn Frey.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know, Cappy, you and I, grew up on his music. I mean, most of us here, grew up on his music. I mean, Lindsay's a little young, maybe Greg's a little young, but and Briones, but
I'm not young apparently.
No,
Greg and I are the same age.
Yeah, I'm actually older than Ralph.
Really? You're like an old soul.
I am an old soul.
I feel like Bergie's a little younger in that sense. Younger spirit.
Remember when Cappy was the new kid in town when you and I saved his career, brought him here to 710, made him the new kid in town, and now he's the morning man. Hey, everybody.
He's the morning man. And he's doing the Cappy Lappy, and everybody wants to be involved. Now everybody's getting sick. He's like the Contagion movie.
No way, man. Everybody got me sick. You guys got me sick.
All right, we're going to do picks against the spread in just a moment. But first, Lindsay's going to tell us about her friends at Stella Rosa.
Thanks, Christopher. You guys know what makes any hangout feel like a touchdown? It's Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling Italian wine. Find it at your local store, pop it in the fridge, and serve it chilled. You can enjoy it straight from the bottle over ice, or you can get creative. Mix up a quick wine cocktail and let those fruity flavors do their thing. Light, bubbly, totally delicious, Stella Rosa is my favorite way to celebrate game day, so make it yours too. And Stella Rosa is turning game day into the ultimate giveaway. You could score a once-in-a-lifetime trip to one of college football's biggest matchups right here in LA on January 1st. Tickets, hotel, flights, ground transportation, and spending money, all you have to do is enter at stellarosa.com/tailgate2025. So go ahead, root for your team, sip some Stella, and celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
Thank you, Lindsay. 7:51 right now. Producer Jorge, hit that NFL music, please. It is time for Week 10 and time for our picks, our NFL picks against the spread. And it is tight at the top. And who doesn't like it when it's tight at the top on a Thursday morning? For that, we head to our picks against the spread desk. And you just heard her, producer Lindsay Baseball.
All right, guys. So, like we mentioned, was it yesterday or the day before? Cappy is in first place
Let's go, Cap.
with 73. Sedano right behind him in second at 72.
Let's go, Sedano. Let's go.
Christopher is, 4 points behind him. And
Oh,
third place
look
68.
at that.
I was
all
the
of a
leader for
sudden.
week 9, and I'm coming, Cappy. As long as I tear you down, that's all that matter.
Yeah.
I will take you down and let Sedano win. That will be
really?
that is how I tribute
Let
the Black
Sedano
Hand.
win. I love
So
that.
your
Let
win,
Sedano
your win is just beating me.
I will pull you down so that Sedano can climb the mountain.
Wow.
And look down on us and say, ha ha ha!
Wow. You know, last night, me and Chris and his girlfriend, Stephanie, we had a discussion last night. Who does he love more, Stephanie, Otis the Bunny, or Sedano? And I think it actually goes Sedano 1, Otis the Bunny 2, and unfortunately, I think it's Stephanie 3.
My rankings are Stephanie 1,
Yeah.
Otis the Bunny 2,
Yeah.
and Sedano.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I don't
Cappy,
believe
a
that.
long number 7 on that list.
Wow.
7. Wow. There's
So I
3
got
more
to go
people
behind
in there. Yeah.
I got to go behind Mom, Dad, and the Italian stallion.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
So I gotta
exactly.
go-
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta go
I would
3
say
deep.
though, I would though I do believe Christopher's mom would have me near the top as well, like in her top 3.
Angela is a big Sedano fan.
Yeah.
All right, we go back to the update desk. Picks against the spread desk at Producer Lindsay Baseball.
Keep
All
it
right,
going, Linz.
So we're going to start with tonight's game. Thursday Night Football is going to be a really great matchup. Just kidding. It's the Raiders playing at Denver. And Denver's favored -8.5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick the Broncos. And that's going to be my 3. And Bergie, how about you go next?
8.5's a lot. It's Thursday. I know the Raiders are terrible and the Broncos are really good, but they
Oh,
keep
here it comes.
they play
Oh, my
close
God.
games. The Broncos play close
Right.
games.
Tell 'em, Berg.
It's
Tell
very
'em.
true. So I'm going to go with the Raiders, but I'm going to go with 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I want the points too because you guys are all going to go Broncos. The Raiders are going to give me some points or
Okay.
a point.
Wait, 1 point. I was going to say, not a lot.
Yeah, a point.
Briones, how about you?
Give me the Broncos at 2, and can you hand me one of those caramel candies, the Werther's Originals?
The Werther's
You want a Werther's
Originals?
Original, dude?
I hold
I
up
want
the
one.
bag of Werther's Originals to the camera. Pete Carroll's going to be sucking on these tonight.
Man, he sounded so, defeated in his press conference yesterday. Just like, yeah, we're going to go out there and we're just going to try and turn this thing around. But it's like, ugh. All right, Christopher, how about you?
Well, one, John the Brick, and I'm only bringing him up because he
Oh
came
my
out
God,
on
he
Twitter.
tweeted
Yes.
at you yesterday.
He
Yeah.
responded to the picture of me on Cappy's shoulders and said, is this sports or a bit?
Yeah.
And then I responded with the standings of the AFC West and said, is this sports or a bit? Meaning
And then he
his-
responded with a picture of him sitting next to 3 Super Bowl championships that happened before most people were alive.
Before all of us were alive, I believe.
No,
I think.
not all.
Well, 90, yeah, one was 83. I was just born. Anyway, that is why I will take the Denver Broncos of the Mile High City, and that is my 5.
Wow.
Oh, I can't wait for the Raiders to win.
All right, Cappy, how about you?
So, to Bergie's point, you look at the Denver Broncos over the last couple of weeks, they're incredible how they win games. But remember, they were down 19-0 to the New York Football Giants and had to come back and win. They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. Then, after beating up on the Cowboys, they had another big comeback against the Texans where they were down. They beat the Texans 18-15, and the Texans didn't have C.J. Stroud. The Broncos will win the game, but the Raiders will cover the 8.5 points.
You are going to get taken
Cap.
out of second
Yeah,
place
Cap.
because of this.
Let's
Good
go,
job,
Cap.
Cap. Go ahead and do it. Oh, JT, look what I'm doing.
I'm gonna bury Morales right now. I'm gonna take the Raiders, and that's my 5.
Let's go,
You
Cappy. Way to
gutless
go.
bum.
I love it.
All right,
Now we all
George.
got to watch this game tonight, by the way.
It's gonna be over within the first 10 minutes.
It's a Thursday night.
I
night.
really feel like, Greg at least did it with his 1. Greg, have you gotten a Raiders game right this year?
No, I'm back and forth every week. The
Greg
Raiders
likes to
screw
go
me
back
every
and
week.
forth every once in
Right,
a while.
because you haven't
Well, it depends on
stuck
the
with them, even when they've covered. They've
I know.
got the other. You haven't picked them.
By the way,
it
Pete
feels-
I
Carroll's
tried
0
to. I tried. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go against my team because I need to win. I want to do well on this, and then they screw me that way. This is what my life is with the Raiders. They screw me.
You know
over
how
and
I
over
have
again.
a pill case that has my daily pills now? Do you think Pete Carroll's got a case that has teeth for every day?
Oh,
tonight,
wow.
does he put his
Wow,
Thursday night
that's
football teeth in?
That's overboard. That's too far. There's a lot.
He's 0-4 against Denver, by the way. Never won. Never beat him.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm just saying they're going to cover.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn now.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay, so look, After losing 8 straight matchups between 2020 and 2023, Denver won both games last year, okay, against the Raiders by double digits. I have a really hard time believing that the Broncos aren't going to absolutely destroy the Raiders. The Raiders have given up. There is probably not a more disappointing start to the season and season in general than the combination of Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly, who everyone was so high on after 1 week, strangely enough.
Well, they did beat the very, very good New England Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, they've been a massive disappointment, okay?
Chip Kelly sucks.
Because even I thought the Raiders could win 6 or 7 games. Like, God, we should bring on DeAndre to gloat by the end of the season, too, because he was all in on this, too. I'm going with the Broncos. I think they win by, like, I don't know, 3 scores. Broncos 5. Easy.
I think we should bring on JT the Brick just to talk about how disappointing and how much of a disaster it is.
He's not going to do that. Yeah, he's definitely not doing that.
He's done with Morales.
Oh, no. What am I going to do that some hack doesn't want to be on our show?
Yeah, and by the way, here's something else.
Cappy, you really want to put the 5 on the Raiders?
Yeah,
it's so good. I will take you down because of your Week 10 pick.
Hey, George, the score will be like 3-2. You know what I mean? Like, the Broncos will win, but they'll have to come from behind to do it, and they'll wind up winning by a field goal. I think the Raiders can cover the 8.5 points.
Oh, you're insane.
Raider Nation, unite.
That sounds like something JT the Brick would do.
Yeah.
Unite.
I mean, oh, man. Okay, I guess.
What if I'm right and you're wrong?
I mean, that's cool. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but I mean, I don't see it.
I see it.
Football sometimes can be simple.
Right.
All right, so next game is the Patriots at the Bucks, minus
Brady
2.5. Yeah, I'm going to go Baker, and I'm going to make that my 4 because I have a lot of faith in the headband now that he's not playing for the dreaded Cleveland Browns anymore. Speaking of headbands, you're a big fan of his, Christopher. What do you think?
I will take the Bucks, and that is my 3.
All right, how about you, Jorge Briones?
Yeah, give me the Buccaneers at 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right, the Buccaneers. Greg?
I love the Patriots. I think they've been playing really, really good ball, and the Bucks just don't have a lot out there right now. They're so injured. I know that the Baker comes from behind all the time, but
he's a come from behind kind of guy.
I love the Patriots right now. He is. He might be. You never know.
We know.
I'm sure you do. I got the Patriots, and that's my 5. I love that game.
Wow.
Love that.
Yeah. Love that.
Patriots in my 5.
Really love that.
Happy?
Lindsay, do you know if this game is being broadcast by Tom Brady? Do you have any idea if he's on the broadcast?
Oh, I hope so.
I can look it up. Give me 1 second.
The Patriots at the Buccaneers with Tom Brady on the broadcast? That would be awesome. And if that's not the case, who screwed this thing up? Unless maybe it's a CBS game.
Okay, so it is.
I bet it's a CBS game. That's my guess.
Yeah, it's Nance and Romo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, even
so
better.
They got the number 1 team.
Oh,
They got
boy,
the big guys
Romo.
there. They got the big guys in the house.
Woo.
I like the Buccaneers coming off the bye. The 2.5 is why I like them. I mean, if it was 3, I might take New England.
Brady and Burkhardt are doing Rams-Niners.
Oh, even better. I'll take Tampa Bay at home. I'm not overly confident about it. I'll make that my 1.
All right, George?
Obviously New England's on a roll. Like Denver, they've won 6 in a row. And it looks like they're going to be a playoff team. But I don't know if I love this spot for them. Tampa's coming off a bye. Yes, they've been dinged up, but off a bye week, they're going to be healthier. And if you had told me before the season that, this would be 7-2 versus 6-2, I probably thought you'd be nuts. I think Bucky Irving, even though he doesn't practice, could be back potentially in this game. I'm going to take the Bucks, and that's my 3.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a lot of points for me.
By the way, before we continue, let me tell you, it's the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 8 o'clock on 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
All right, next one is the Rams, minus 4.5 at the 49ers. Berg, why don't you start off this one?
All right. Let me get my paper up here. Rams and Niners. It's really tough. Minus 4.5 is a lot of points. It's up in San Francisco.
On the road.
Yeah, on the road. That game, the Niners and the Rams play close games every single time. I'm going to go with the Rams here, but I'm not totally confident in it, especially with the 4.5. I'm going to do Rams 2.
All right. Jorge, I know you're picking the 49ers, huh?
Yep,
And that's
49ers
your
my
5?
five, always.
Okay,
Yep.
of course. Christopher, how about you?
Well, as Whitney and Mariah said once, when you believe, and I believe in Les Snead, Sean McVay, and my Los Angeles Rams, that is why they are my 4.
Okay, I'm going to go Rams, and that's my 1 because, I mean, they've got their number. So, Cappy, you go first.
Rams owe 'em. Rams got to win this game. Rams got it. This is a huge, huge game for the Rams and for the 49ers, especially given how Seattle is, I think, significantly better than most of us would have expected at the beginning of the year. But the Rams got to win this game, and it's always hard when you go on the road in the division and you play on a natural grass surface when you're accustomed to playing on a fake field, et cetera, et cetera. But I got to go with the Rams. I hate the line, but I'm going with the Rams. Rams win the game. Rams cover the 4.5. Rams, that's my 3.
All right, Sedano.
This is the toughest game to pick. I think,
that
on
sounded
the
like a
board.
grumpy noise. Like,
I think this one and the Chargers game are the 2 toughest games on the board here. I definitely think the Rams win.
Really?
Doesn't think they
yeah,
cover, though.
I think it's close.
It's
I'm
okay,
gonna
George.
go
Say it, George. Say it.
Niners, and that's my 1.
Ooh.
The 4.5.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Just wow.
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 I had a wow on here, so there it is.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. Next one is the Eagles at the Packers. Packers -2.5. I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, but like the Packers lost to the Browns. They lost to the Panthers. I don't know why they're even favored at home against the defending, champions. I just don't get it. So I'm going to pick the Eagles, and that's going to be my 2. Berg, how about you?
So, they did lose to those 2 teams, but they've won basically they have the tie as well. But the Packers are a very good team, and at home they're going to play much, much better. I like the Packers here, especially with the 2.5. This could be just a 3-point game. I like the Packers in this one. I'm going Pack, and that's going to be my 4.
All right, Christopher.
I'm going to put a lot of points on that one.
Oh, man.
I will take
points, but I'm going to take it.
the Eagles, and that's my 1.
Briones.
Give me Philadelphia, number 4.
All right, and Cappy.
I don't believe in the Packers either. I mean, losing just recently to the Panthers. You mentioned earlier in the year losing to the Browns. I don't believe in the Packers, but I feel like there's some reason why they're favored at home. But I'm going to need an E-A-G-E-L.
You all saying E-L-G-S-E-S, Eagles!
Go Birds.
Go Birds!
Go Birds. I'm taking Philadelphia to win. I'm taking Philadelphia to cover. I got the Eagles coming off the bye, well rested, well game planned. I got Philadelphia, and that is my dos. That's 2 in Spanish for everybody else.
Thank you, Cappy.
El Gato means the cat.
Yeah. Oh, really? That I did
Cappy,
not know.
not only are they coming off the bye, the Eagles, but the Packers lost Tucker Kraft, who's one of the best tight ends in the sport. Like, that's not a small thing.
Right.
So, and I think the Eagles acquired some defensive reinforcements here. I think the Eagles win this game in a close one, but they are underdogs, to Lindsay's point earlier. I'm going to take the Eagles. That's my 4.
Another more points for me. I'm right back in it after this week.
Boy, Greg, you're the only one who picked the Packers.
Greg, go very,
Greg,
very, very
I'm
far
extend
down.
my lead. I'm going to extend my lead this week so much,
No.
especially on that Raiders game.
Nope. I'm going to jump on your neck just like I did yesterday, and you're going to feel those couillons on your neck after I beat you because of the Raiders.
A lot of people did comment that Chris's onions were on either side of my neck yesterday.
Dan Campbell, he's got big
like
onions.
an old guy who just got out of a sauna and a steam.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I did feel onion on either side.
The couillons.
And I missed a week, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah, you did miss a week. That's your fault.
So last game is the Steelers at the Chargers. Chargers -2.5.
Here we go.
I have no idea how to pick this game, so I'm going to let you guys all go first. Berg, how about you start?
This one's so tough. The 2.5 at home for the Chargers. The Chargers are not great at home. It's not really home games for them. I just
feel
can't.
jolly right now.
I just can't
No,
do
you
it.
don't.
And now with Joe Alt gone and their offensive lines, Justin Herbert gets batted down passes all the time. I just feel like the Steelers are going to take this one. I got Steelers, and that's my 3. Here we go.
Briones.
Let me see my paper. I wrote it as give me the Chargers at 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Christopher.
Well, the Chargers are the reason I'm in third place, so I will take the Steelers, and that's my 2.
Pittsburgh might still be gone to the Super Bowl.
Speaking of Super Bowls, I guess that's where I was leaning, but I think, I forgot about Joe Alt. We could talk to Dr. Clapper about that when we have him on at 9:05. But
how are you?
I'm going to go Pittsburgh, and that's my 5. Cappy, how about you?
5. Wow.
Wow.
I'm betting big on Aaron Rodgers.
I thought I was getting more points here.
I'm so glad that you played Sedano's voice message to all of us.
Here we go.
But there's 3 voicemails. There's the here we go. Then there's the Pittsburgh's not going.
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
Then the following week, we get hit with the
Pittsburgh might still be gone to the Super Bowl.
So I agree with the most recent voicemail that Sedano sent us. Pittsburgh might still be going down. Here we go. Right.
And
let me tell you something right now. After what the Pittsburgh Steelers did last week to the Indianapolis Colts and Daniel Jones, the 5 sacks, the 6 turnovers, the interceptions that were forced. Now you look at this Charger offensive line, you look at this Charger running game, which has been, believe it or not, actually better than expected given all the running backs that they've lost and the offensive linemen that they've lost. The big fear here is that Herbert does such a great job of getting out and running with the ball. He makes that decision so quickly. But here's my thought. Pittsburgh is going to go down and do what they did last week to the Colts in that. I got the Steelers big over the Chargers. Look out, Justin Herbert. Here comes TJ Watt. Steelers. That's my 4.
Go.
George? Which one of your sides do you got this week?
Steelers' defense has been pretty disappointing outside of last week for most of this season.
They woke up. They had an awakening.
Yeah.
They went on an ayahuasca retreat with Aaron Rodgers.
I also think they're old. So that I don't think I think because of that becomes a challenge week to week. I do think Justin Herbert is going to need to have a massive game, and he's been playing at an all-pro level. I mean, you can make the case he's been, arguably the best quarterback in the AFC this season. I just don't think Rodgers and those guys can put back-to-back games together. They have the big win. They're coming off this high. This is a huge disappointment spot for them. I don't think there's any doubt that this will be one of those weird field goal games. Like we're just going to be kicking field goals all day.
Kick them in the shins.
And I think that will help the Chargers personally because of how banged up they are. So I'm not like super confident in it. I'm going to take the Chargers, but that's my 1.
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
I think you took Niners with your 1.
Oh, boy.
On,
oh, no,
Right.
Sorry. You're right.
You have your 2.
You're right.
George.
Two. Sorry. You're right. He's right.
Come on, man.
Okay, not super confident in still.
That is your Week 10 picks against the spread. We will get to our friends at Prize Picks in a moment. But first, in the YouTube chat, Grant says, because if you're watching on YouTube, you see all the great photos behind Sedano. He says, in Morales' house, I just picture a whole wall of framed photos of him eating glizzies out of Cappy's mouth.
No, there's probably more pictures of Sedano in Morales' house. It's probably like his love rankings. Sedano 1, Otis the Bunny 2, Stephanie 3, Mom 4, Mucho 5, and then Italian Stallion 6. And the glizzy photo is way, way, way in the back because I'm number 7 on the Morales love rankings.
Also, this guy, board member 2, who's just a hack troll, but he's really going after Sedano today about DeAndre Ayton.
I know, and I told him I'm gonna pound on him for him. I'm gonna get to Sedano.
I mean, I already kind of discussed this yesterday, and I don't know who board member 2 or whoever the hell
he's
he
a board
is.
member, dude.
But he's the second one. He's not
He's
the
on
first
the board.
one.
Yeah.
Only the second one.
What I would say to you is this: he's playing great. I've said this a million times. I hope I'm wrong. And we talked about how JJ has tried to change the narrative about him.
You said he's going to change his reputation.
Reputation. However, like he puts up numbers. Like numbers have never been the issue. It's how impactful they will be. And it's very early in the season. There's a long way to go. I just think when push comes to shove, I don't believe guys make those changes at this stage of their career. I like him personally. I've been around him a ton already this season. He's a lovely fellow.
Lovely.
I'm rooting for him and rooting for me to be wrong. I just don't believe I'll be wrong at the end.
Oh, I think you will be. I think the performance last night of DeAndre Ayton.
It was a good performance, for sure.
It really was good, and it killed my prize picks, by the way.
There you go. Speaking of prize picks, tell us about our friends at Prize Picks, guys.
Oh, listen. You want to get some sports action in the state of California? Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. And it's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable, right? So like basketball, points, rebounds, assists, etc. You go more or less on those. You bundle a couple together. You win cold, hard cash. It's pretty simple, Cap.
First of all, I want to send a shout-out to our friends Tyler Wentz from the ad agency ROI. They help us with Prize Picks. Got to visit with Tyler last night. And I also want to send a shout-out to our friend Marla Klein, who is also with the ROI group, and she was with us last night in the suite. So shout-out to you guys. We appreciate everything you do. Now, George, last night on Prize Picks, I decided to go for a $20 power play to win $110. I had DeAndre Ayton for less than 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He crushed me because he had 32. And I had Victor Wembanyama last night to have more than 5.5 blocks. He killed me, and he only had 1. I knew when I placed it yesterday, I knew when I submitted my lineup, I was like, you know what? Both of these things are going to fail me. So guess what, Christopher Arthur Morales? You tell the Italian Stallion that I lost $20 last night. But remember, over the weekend, I won 120. And that's $480 of winnings over the last 2 weekends on Prize Picks. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 play. Get $50 in free lineups. And let's all play together. And let's all win together on Prize Picks.
Prize Picks. You know what, Cappy? It's good to be right.
Indeed it is.
Thank you, guys. 8:13. We swept the top there. So guess what we're going to do next? Morning roll call. And then we'll keep it short and tight and get back on time. 877-710-ESPN. We haven't done morning roll call since parade day. 877-710-ESPN. We'll take a few of your calls, and then Shitato's going to go in the mongrel chat on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. We'll do that in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds from right now on a Torta Thursday.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
The roster.
Purple and gold fans. Nothing beats the thrill of catching the Lake Show live. Every bounce, every bucket, every moment is amplified when you witness it with your own eyes. Snag your tickets now, even if it's last minute, at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Los Angeles Lakers. Find your seats this season at Lakers.com/ticket exchange. That's Lakers.com/ticket exchange. Hope to see you there. Let's go, Lake Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisor Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, the shrimps are really jumbo.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, Dion. I.
George Sedano.
LA, baby.
Scott Kaplan.
What's up, LA?
Yeah. What's up, LA?
Hey.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
8:18 on oh, damn, I love that throat clearing, Cappy.
That wasn't me.
That was me, actually.
Oh. 8:18.
That was to warn the mongrels I'm coming in.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. Hit Troy, why not?
It's the Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
Exactly right. We'll do a little morning roll call here, and then we'll get back on track in the 8 o'clock hour. By the way, I'm going
to the Lakers.
The Lakers. I'm going to Tin Roof Bistro tonight.
TRB.
Oh, TRB.
For dinner. But you know what I'm really excited for lunch today? Because Kai and Ethan, some of our teammates here, we're going to the Ralph's here in downtown LA because apparently they make great deli sandwiches for like $7.99. But then you slap $2 more. You know, Cappy, you can get a lot for $2 these days.
Oh, I've been told.
And you get extra meat. And
really?
We are now calling ourselves, the three of us, I'm just coming up with this now, we are the extra meat crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we want extra meat.
Always, listen, when I go to Jersey Mike's, I like going with a chicken Philly, extra meat, add avocado.
Oh.
Okay. So, Chrissy, wait a second. You're going to leave our new best friends at Whole Foods in downtown L.A., and you're going to go to
I've been there
Ralph's.
2 days in a row. I took Stephanie yesterday there.
I know. I went 3 days in a row.
So I'm going to go to the Ralph's over there on Flower, and I'm going to say, hey, sucker, here's $2 extra. Slap some extra meat on me.
You know what you might want to do? As they slap that extra meat, you might want to consider the chicken finger sub. You know what I mean?
No, that's like chicken finger sub.
No,
with
I want a
extra
deli
meat.
sub.
Well, this is a deli sub.
But this is like, they look like old school sandwiches that Ma used to make. Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma, make me a sandwich, will you?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're only going to do one call.
Come on, they better be good.
If we're going to see how this goes.
All right, I'm going into the mongrel.
Sedano's going to go in the mongrel trap.
Here comes Sedano.
And we say good morning to Lewis in Valencia. Good morning, Lewis.
Hey, good morning. All right, so much love from Morales. Total respect for him for honoring the bit, but I'm calling to see if you guys could be talked out of him not wearing the G-string. The waxing of the chest, the gutless across the belly, the tramp stamp on the back, that's all one thing. Like, that's fine. But have you guys really considered the G-string? I mean, like, the back, I think everyone's focusing on the back. What is the front of this thing going to look like? Is it like a hammock?
I don't know.
Like in hammock form?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think we should let him out of this. The poor guy almost died this year. Hasn't he paid enough?
That is a good point. And listen, you're bringing up an interesting thing. On the backside, with the D and the R on either cheek, we can live with that, right?
I guess.
But Morales has talked about needing a haircut desperately. We've talked about hiring a landscaping company to go in there and trim the bushes, if you know what I'm saying.
You know.
For $200, Jorge's primo, he'll go in there and he'll trim the bushes, man. He'll do a little weed whacking, if you know what I'm saying.
I think you're going to have to throw in an extra $2 on that one. I don't know.
Yeah, you can get a lot for $2 nowadays. But here's the thing. I think that in the end, it's going to turn into a great body hair experiment for Morales. Back will be clean, tuchus will be clean, and the groin area will have to be cleaned up.
So we're talking about really you need me to wax everything?
I think because when we see you in the G-string, the gentleman brings up a great point. The back we can live with. It's the front that might just pop out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we're going to be able to show the front, frankly.
We're going to have to blur it out, huh?
Yeah, we got to talk through a lot of these details. We're going to pay it all off, but some stuff that has to get cleared up. Jeez. That is the Morning Roll Call. Who's it brought to you by?
It is brought to us by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Are the mongrels safe in the YouTube chat?
I don't know. While we figure that out, Cappy, I want you to tell us about our friends Damon Lyons, the CEO of Sellers Advantage.
Love Damon Lyons, and I also love Sellers Advantage. And the reason I love Sellers Advantage is, first of all, if anybody's ever been through the process of selling a home, it is such a pain in the ass. When I sold my first house, I had this real estate agent come to the house, and we had painted in the house like some really cool stuff, like some really custom stuff. And she walks in and she goes, "Oh, that's all got to go." And I'm like, "Gotta go?" It was expensive, number one, and I think it's really cool. She goes, "Yeah, well, guess what? The people who come in here to look at your house, they won't think it's cool. We got to paint that." Okay, how much is that going to cost? Whatever it was. Okay, what about this? Oh, you got to paint this room. You got to paint that room. You got to fix the landscaping out front. Before you knew it, this woman, this real estate agent, had me spending like 30, 40 grand. I was like, I don't want to spend that money. She's like, "Oh, trust me, we'll get that money back." But look, you don't want to waste the time and you don't want to spend the money to wait to get that money back. So here's why you call Sellers Advantage. Because Damon Lyons and his team, they come into your house, they look around, and then they're going to make you a competitive cash offer. They know what the other homes in the neighborhood are selling for. And more often than not, you're going to be surprised. They're going to offer you more than you expect. But the beauty is, you don't have to paint. You don't have to do the landscaping. You don't have to fix the walls. We're going to buy the house as is. And if you don't have the cash for the move because all of your money is wrapped up in the equity of your home, we'll even front you $20,000 to help you with all of these moving costs. So if you're ready to sell your home right now, maybe you want to downsize, maybe you're ready to move out of the state, maybe you inherited a home from your parents and you don't want to hold on to it, you don't want to pay the taxes on it, now's a great time to sell, and now's a great time to call Sellers Advantage. 888-390-AS-IS, because that's the way we're going to buy the house, as is. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or make it even easier on yourself. Visit their website, sellersadvantage.com.
Yes, indeed. Cappy, thank you so much. 8:24 right now. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. I see that Sedano has been very active with the Mongrels in the YouTube chat. We bring him back now.
Yeah,
let's do a few minutes of Lakers chatter here, everybody.
Lakers talk.
Well, George, it seems like the gentleman in the YouTube chat who
well,
is,
he also,
is
I explained to him, I'm not
board.
going to waste my time with him anymore because he hears what he wants to hear. I have stated my position a million times here from beginning to end, from the offseason to now, which is DeAndre Ayton, if you look at it, yeah, he's a walking 17-8 in his career, basically. But the problem is impact and desire. Those are the two things that are most questioned, and it's 9 games. I'm happy for the guy. I am. I said back in August, I hope I'm wrong, when he came on the show with us to talk about it, and I gave him a lot of credit because we fired the real questions at him. Like, we didn't hold back at him. We talked about him. Hey, people say lack of desire, lack of this, lack of that. And to your point, yesterday, as we talked about it again, he mentioned Portland being kind of the crux of the issue for him. I would argue people in Phoenix would say differently. Nonetheless, I don't want you guys make this seem way more personal than it is. You guys take this personal because you're a bunch of cheerleaders, okay? I am not paid to be a cheerleader. I'm paid to tell you what I think, what other people in the league say, because I have access that you don't. So because of that, I will tell you how that the league canvasses a particular player, including my own 2 cents on it. So with that said, it's 9 games. I don't think we should put him in the rafters just yet, okay? I'm happy for the guy. I hope it works. I said it yesterday too. JJ, I love JJ. So I want JJ to succeed. And the only way this team can succeed the way that you guys expect them to succeed, which is being in championship contention, is for Ayton to be impactful. So if JJ can pull it out of him, and look, man, JJ's impressed me in year 1. Yeah, in the postseason, things look different, and we kept saying that too, by the way. If you may recall, if we're keeping receipts around here, I said JJ's regular season is one thing, and he's done awesome. But he will be judged on the postseason. And after the postseason, we came on here and said, yeah, not a good grade. And we kept it 100 on that. Not David 100, but a real 100, okay? And I would say the same thing about DeAndre Ayton. I'm happy for the guy. None of this is ever personal. Only you mother bleepers take this personal. It is just what I illustrated earlier. And I hope I'm wrong, but, again, long way to go.
Okay, look.
I think we should rack him on that. Why don't you rest your voice for a few minutes? You got something to say, you think, or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Your voice actually has gotten better, I feel like.
Yeah, it's loosened up as the show has gone on.
Yeah.
Listen, you said this, and I disagree with you, that once a guy has a reputation over a period of time, not a year.
It's year 8. It's not like, if you could change your reputation like year 5, you know what I mean? But like year 8, what's the saying? A tiger doesn't change its stripes, right? Like, and hopefully hopefully he's the outlier because he is a nice dude. Like, he's a good dude. Like, I like him.
Who cares how nice he is, and who cares?
No, but it's easier to root for people when they're nice.
That.
If he was a jerk, then it would be easier to be like, yeah, well, whatever. That's whatever happens to him happens to him. But I don't feel that way because he's a nice guy. He's a good dude.
DeAndre Ayton is still a young guy, and if you say no, he's really not. He was in the same draft as Luka. He was a number 1 overall pick because he had everything that everybody wanted. He had the height. He had the game.
Measurables.
He had the reputation. He had the college experience.
Oh, I don't know if he had the reputation. I would say he had the measurables, and he was a good college player.
I'll replace reputation with credentials. How about that?
Fair.
He had the credentials. Okay.
Yes.
So DeAndre Ayton is still
and he was American. I think at that time still, like, dude, Cappy, I remember having these conversations on the air back then. Okay. Like, I remember this notion of, playing, competition and, Luka and, like, he doesn't, he looks like he doesn't move that well and this, that. And it's like, bro, like, if you watch this guy play, he's a savant.
You're talking Luka here now.
But there was a lot. It's funny, McMiniman and I talk about this all the time because there's a lot of people out there now that, like, act like Luka was that they were on the Luka train the whole time. And there was a lot of people that were not on the Luka train from the beginning.
Well, you mentioned DeAndre Ayton being American. And look, here's the thing about these European guys, like Luka.
Well, he's Bahamian, but he played in America.
Right. But like Luka or like, watching Wemby last night, why does Victor Wembanyama have the skill of a 6-foot point guard when he's 7'5"? And the answer is very simple. The way players are trained and developed from a younger age is fundamentally sound in Europe.
Correct.
Whereas we here in America, we are on the AAU circuit and we want to see guys high flying and dunking and 3-point shooting. In Europe, they put these kids in academies when they're little and they practice fundamentals to the point of complete mental exhaustion. Because that's the most important part of the game, and that's why Victor Wembanyama can play the way he can. But let's go back to Ayton for a second. I think you're going to be proven wrong. And the reason is because he's only 27 years old.
I hope you're right, Cappy.
Right, he's only 27.
I mean,
and
it's not young.
No, it's not young, but how much longer do you think he's got in this league?
Well, if it doesn't work this year, it will not be good moving forward. But
if it does work this year, but if it does work this year, first of all, if it does work, Rob Pelinka will have gotten himself one of the all-time great bargains that you needed desperately
Yeah.
a big man,
Yes.
and you were so desperate.
As a matter of
frankly.
fact, I talked to Rob about that yesterday. I mean, we were talking about a number of different things, but that was one of the conversations.
Let me say something to
Palinka
Rob.
W.
Rob Palinka listens in the morning because now that we have moved from afternoons to mornings.
By the way, you would have loved his jacket yesterday.
I'm going to make a comment right now.
Did you
Rob,
see it?
Of course. Rob, love the jacket. I love the rolling up the sleeves on the jacket, like, you know, pulling them up halfway up the forearm. I don't got that in my game.
Yeah.
And I also
really?
love. Yeah, no. I don't pull jackets up halfway up my forearm. It doesn't work for me. He's skinny and he's tall, so it works really good for him. And I don't know what those parachute pants were.
I don't think you have to be skinny and tall to roll up your sleeves on your jacket, though.
Well, I mean, I just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think you should add it to the arsenal, is what I would say.
Rob Palinka, I don't know where you got those parachute pants you were wearing last night, but, bro, I got to get a pair of those. Rob Palinka was looking money last night.
He always
Rob,
looks money.
shout out to you, my brother. Now, listen, I'm just going to say this. You say it all the time. Guys have reputations that have been developed over time, and it's hard for them to change people's perceptions of them.
Correct.
Here's why DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion, can. I'm not saying 100% will. I'm saying can change his reputation. Because I'm telling you right now, what J.J. Redick doesn't have currently in years of coaching experience, he is making up for in his team-building mind. And J.J. is creating a great team chemistry, and DeAndre Ayton is coming along for that ride. When DeAndre Ayton was in Portland, and I made this point yesterday, and oh my God, it's too cold out, I can't come to the game. Any guy who can't get to a game because of the weather, that's a cop-out. But it's a cop-out because you don't want to play for the team, because you don't believe you're playing for anything. And so, listen, I'm telling you that DeAndre Ayton gave us the best answer when he was on the air with us when he first signed. Why will things be different for you here and now? And his answer was, because I'm here and now. I'm playing for the Lakers. I'm planning on competing for a championship. And competing for a championship keeps a guy like that deeply engaged, whereas playing for a crap team like Portland makes a guy not even want to play through cold weather.
Agreed, but why did it go so poorly at the end in Phoenix then?
Well, George, I'm not a Phoenix Suns historian, but he was a much younger guy. And young guys, man, there's a lot to handle when you're young and you got
I don't
all this
disagree
money,
with that.
and you got all this fame, and you
again,
got veteran players around you.
That's
it's hard.
It's an excellent point, Cappy. And what I would say is, I hope you're right.
8:33.
I'm gonna be a cynic until we see what happens through the postseason.
I like cynical Sedano. Cynical Sedano in the morning at 8:34. Tell us about our friends at LAX.
Where changes are arriving daily. Listen, the People Mover train coming in early 2026. Okay, guys, listen, I know you go to LAX and you're like, oh, my goodness, all the traffic. No, all that's going to be gone. Like, seriously, all that stuff in the bowl is going to be gone because all those buses are going to be gone. All that stuff's going to be gone. The People Mover train will begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investment to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover train will quickly move guests between the terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains, and buses. So, again, you're not going to see all those car congestion nonsense there in the bowl anymore. But if you do want to park, the People Mover train will connect you to the economy parking. And Cappy's favorite, you know what your favorite is, right, Cappy? Kiss and fly line?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kiss and fly line.
Kiss it, baby. Kiss it.
Here, mongrels. Kiss my tuchus. How about that?
Oh, really? Is that
The trains will make it
board
simple
member?
and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less. The trains depart every 2 minutes beginning early 2026. To learn more, go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Thank you, Sedano. It's Kings game day. Tune in for pregame coverage starting at 7 p.m. as the LA Kings get ready to take on the Florida Panthers. Didn't they win the last 2 Stanley Cups, I think? Anyway,
did.
Then it's Puck Drop at 7:30 live from Crypto.com Arena. And after the game, break it all down on Kings Talk with Sam Boney. Sam Batesh, catch every moment. Just tap it. Tap! The Kings play-by-play tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. Home of your Los Angeles Kings. 8:35, we'll take a 3-minute timeout. And with more fun and frivolity, maybe we'll do a little short radio Tinder, too. Dr. Clapper at 9:05 this morning. It is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show right here on a Torta Thursday on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Abner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Abner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
I don't know. Don't just cheer for the Trojans. Experience the game like one. Introducing USC Game Day Experiences on Airbnb, where you'll step onto the field at the LA Coliseum and feel 70,000 fans erupt. Your game day includes an exclusive tailgate, a behind-the-scenes tour, pregame field access for warm-ups, and field-level seats in the exclusive Audi Club for the game. USC Game Day Experiences, now on Airbnb. Book at airbnb.com/USC Game Day.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money. So he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The balance of how you drive me crazy and also make me laugh hilariously is like the perfect balance.
See that? Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
$8:39, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. On this day in 1990, Whitney Houston released this song, I'm Your Baby Tonight, Cappy. Today is also Saxophone Day.
Oh, really?
Blow that sax.
Blow that bang.
And it's Nachos Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Trying to stay away from the nachos. You see how well I behaved last night in the suite?
No, you were eating everything.
No nonsense. I had meatballs. I had the chicken. I was all protein last night. I didn't have potato chips. I had some vegetables. You, on the other hand.
Yeah, he takes this. So, Sedano, he takes this. I get a cup of ice cream, a scoop of ice cream, right? Because Tommy Lamb, our marketing manager, got like an ice cream cone. So I was like, okay, I'll have some vanilla ice cream. And then he takes a picture to show Stephanie, like, oh, look at what he did. And she's like, oh, my God, he's so cute in that picture. Like, Cappy, what's your purpose? You're, like, trying to bust me in front of my girlfriend?
No.
Oh, I had ice cream. Oh, my God.
No, but wait a
second.
second.
You're a bad guy.
No,
You're like
hold on.
Dave
You're
Miller level bad guy.
Wait. You just called Dave Miller a bad guy?
He is a bad guy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is,
Dave
actually.
Miller is a sweetheart.
When Dr. Clapper says somebody's a bad guy, I believe him.
Wait, Dr. Clapper says Dave Miller's a bad guy?
Bad guy.
I've not heard that, and I don't know Dave Miller to be a bad guy. I had a lovely conversation with Dave Miller last night.
Like, we joke around, he is a bad guy.
Come on, man. I think he's a good guy.
Cappy, in the press room, you actually only had an orange. You didn't even eat any of the food.
Wait a minute, who eats an orange in the press
Well,
room?
no, he didn't eat any of the food that was in there. He just ate an orange.
What's wrong with fruit? An orange is good.
Was it
I'm saying he was eating healthy. He's eating
Clearly
healthy.
getting us all sick.
Yeah, exactly.
He needed it for the anginas.
That's why you needed the vitamin C, because you knew you were getting sick. Now it's all making sense.
I have been eating so clean and so good for the whole week. I'm trying to be on my best behavior, and Chris is doing everything he can to take me down with him.
JT the Brick even says Dave Miller's a bad guy.
Well, I don't know Dave Miller to be a bad guy. I only know Dave Miller to be a nice guy. That's all I know.
He's not. Anyway, 8:42 in the morning. What?
Well, Beto Duran also says he's a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know about that.
But you knew, Cappy, you knew that you were sick, and you didn't tell us, and you exposed us to it, and you ate an orange hoping that it would help make you feel better. And you just kept on slapping and shaking hands.
Kissing babies, slapping backs.
Like it's nothing.
But
a
Lindsay,
bad guy is Cappy.
Sharing ice cream.
But can I? No, I didn't share any ice cream because
Okay.
I'm on a very nice diet right now. But Lindsay, to your point, when I walked into the media room last night, I put the Purell hand
You did.
sanitizer.
That's the first thing you did. I did.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, while I still had all this wetness on my hands, that's when Stu Lance extended his hand to me to say, "Hi, how are you?"
Wait a minute, you gave Stu a wet handshake?
So I apologized.
Oh, no.
I'm like, Stu, you now
got
have
him
a lot
sick?
of. No, I gave him
You got him
antibacterial.
sick. Well, that was not very nice of you, Cap.
No, but think about it. I've got all this antibacterial on my hands. Stu Lance extends his hand to shake hands. I'm now stuck. I'm in a position where I have to shake his hand. I got to shake his hand. So I say to Stu, I go, Stu, it's not lotion, man, and it's not water. It's the antibacterial. So I'm passing on to you clean hands. So, look, I did have an orange in the press room. I did need some vitamin C. I was feeling like I was starting to kind of maybe not feel so great. But I blame all of you guys. You guys got me sick.
Well, there goes our Radio Tinder time on all of that nonsense, which is good, though. That's what we do. 8:43, by the way, if we did Radio Tinder, it'd be brought to you by Hernandez Wholesale. It would be brought to you by Steven Hernandez, the Crazy Hernandez brothers, at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. I will bang the hardwood right now. That's the hardwood, the morning wood. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Home boy. 8:44. We'll do a little bit more Sedano and Cap coming up. And then at 9 a.m., the Rich Eisen Show terrestrial. We will continue on YouTube and the ESPN LA app. Dr. Robert Clapper will join us at 5 minutes after 9. David Solis from Tierra Legacy will be in here in studio at the bottom of the hour, around 9:30. Talk about their concert, Tierra Legacy, at Plaza de la Raza coming up this weekend. And their new album. We'll do that. But right now, I hold up another prop. My bucket from Felix Chevrolet. Get a bucket and a mop. The big cat at Felix Chevrolet. Let me take a sip out of my Felix Chevrolet coffee mug. Oh, it's nice. Felix Chevrolet, the big cat since 1921. A landmark in downtown L.A., overlooking USC as we get ready for homecoming tomorrow night, USC Northwestern, right across from USC. Felix Chevrolet isn't just a dealership. It is that landmark. It's a part of the history of Los Angeles. Whether you're looking for a brand new Chevy Silverado, a sleek Malibu, or a certified pre-owned ride, the team at Felix will take care of you like your family. A la familia. Let me tell you, these folks in L.A., they know L.A. like the back of their hand. You go into Nikki D, the general manager, and you say, hey, sucker. Morales says, for me, I want to pet that big cat. And he'll let you pet the big cat and then give you a great deal on a brand new Chevy or a pre-owned ride. Stop by next time you're in downtown L.A. Stop by Felix Chevrolet. You see the big cat, Felix Chevy, laughing down at you. Hit that thing. Yeah. That's Felix Chevrolet's big cat. FelixChevrolet.com. Go in there. If you're going to the USC game tomorrow night at the Coliseum homecoming, go in there and say, hey, before I go to the USC game, I'm going to go visit the friends at Felix Chevrolet. And even if you don't need a new car, go to their merch store. Then you can get some of that great Felix Chevy merch. Felix Chevrolet, that's my new place. Nikki D, my new hang is Felix Chevrolet. Okay, coming back. We'll be back in about 3 minutes from right now, we'll wrap up the 8 o'clock hour with fun and frivolity, and we'll get ready for the YouTube hour. It's a Torta Thursday, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show right here on ESPN LA. All right? I didn't expect the screen to... What just happened, Jorge? How about
that? Torta Thursday.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are getting ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers in Week 10 of the NFL season. The Niners, of course, one of two teams to give the Rams a loss this season, along with the Philadelphia Eagles, and both of those losses directly attributed to the Rams' inability to convert kicks in the special teams unit. Now the Rams are trying to see whether or not they need to upgrade. Alex Ward, who has been the long snapper all season long, has some competition. Jake McQuaid, who has been with the Rams previously, signed to the practice squad. Keep your eyes on that. Josh Carty, of course, 8 missed kicks so far this season. The Rams also added a new kicker. Harrison Mavis has been added to the practice squad as well, perhaps better known as the thicker kicker. Great nickname. Keep your eye on that. More missed kicks might lead to some changes sooner than later. With Thursday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
What does celebrating a Dodgers back-to-back world championship and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Cheers to the champs. Jim Beam, official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I just wanted to inject all that passion and energy.
Yeah.
George Sedano.
Are you ready to say this thing is a complete disaster?
Scott Kaplan.
Yeah.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
8:49. Sedano and Kap Morning Show, Torta Thursday. Good morning. On this day in 1982, the number one hit. Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes. Up Where We Belong, Cappy.
That's right. What a song.
Here it comes. Here comes that big hook with that big voice. Sing
Come
it,
on,
Jack.
Joe.
Where we belong.
This is where I will carry Sedano to the top. To the top of Picks Against the Spread. And we will bury you, Cappy. We will bury
I'm
you.
a little worried. I mean, Bergman, you have made a decision this week. And it is a line in the sand. Like either you are getting, I don't know if you're getting back into it, but you will either climb your way back at least potentially within striking distance, or it's going to be really deeper down the hole.
I mean, it's 9 points. My 5 and my 4 are all by myself. So 9 points can really swing a lot.
Is that like your 6 and your
How
7?
many points are you down, though?
A lot. I think
Berg,
20.
But Berg, I'm going for the kill shot this
I'm
weekend.
down 20 points.
With the Raiders as your 5?
I'm going for the knockout punch on Morales by taking the Raiders
I'm
tonight
move
to
back
cover.
up to number 2, and then I will shield Sedano. With my large body, I will shield him. Like the movie The Bodyguard, and maybe this song's playing. And I will say, it's okay, Sedano, let's get through the rain and let's get you to the top of the perch.
George, how does it feel to know that Chris has a very San Diego Padres sort of attitude where you beat the Dodgers and that's your World Series? So for Chris, beating me is winning, but handing you the victory, and that's his goal. His goal is to now defeat me.
Well, if
to
I beat
hand you
Sedano, that'd
victory.
be great, but I also don't mind not beating Sedano. As long as we can have Sedano or me at the top of the perch, at the top of the charts, and then block you out, Cappy.
Right. Yet again, I just want to remind everybody, last night, right there with Chris's
wait.
girlfriend, I tried. I
You
had
keep
to,
trying this bit.
The love rankings last night.
By the way,
Sedano won.
55-50 is our app.
All right, Sedano is 1 in the Morales love rankings. Otis the Bunny 2.
But I never
Stephanie
said this.
3. No, these are my love rankings.
Oh, okay. Your Morales love ranking.
Correct.
Can we get a Honey Stinger endorsement?
We're working on it.
So here's the hilarious part.
Yeah.
Somewhere in our home office in Milwaukee,
right?
Somebody heard it, and now they're talking to Honey Stinger.
Well, what happened is after George threw me that Honey Stinger and I made that incredible world-class stab, I then tweeted them, the Honey Stinger people. And the Honey Stinger people were like, who are these guys? Oh, George, you're already going deep into that Honey Stinger, aren't you?
I need it, bro. It was a long night last night.
Yeah. I'm unintentionally intermittent fasting. Again, unintentional, but intermittent fasting.
Then you're not going to eat the Honey Stinger.
No, I'm not eating that thing. I'm not eating anything until afternoon.
What time are you going to go till?
Probably like 7. Is that? I don't even know what intermittent fasting
7
really
p.m.?
is. Yeah, is that?
Well, what
is that
time
good?
did you stop eating last night?
I don't know, like 8.
So you're going to try to do a 24-hour fast?
No, I'm going to eat afternoon, after 12 noon.
You said 7 p.m.
You said, what time do I go to? I thought you meant, like,
no,
what time do I
are you
start?
going to
What
eat
time do I
today?
end?
What time are you going to start eating today?
Probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of doing a 16 and an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Although, can I be really honest with you guys? Since I don't like to lie, but I don't want to. I'm going to out myself.
All right.
On my way home last night.
Oh, boy.
I stopped at In-N-Out.
So you didn't stop at 8 p.m.
No.
You know what we had last night at the truck after the game, catered to the truck?
What?
Gus's fried chicken.
Oh.
Ugh.
So good.
Ugh, I don't
So
want to eat
good.
fried chicken. I don't want to eat fried chicken.
Gus's world-famous fried chicken. So good.
I had a protein-style burger last night. So I'm trying my best.
Style. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to, Bergie, I'm trying my best, man. I've had several very clean days of eating, very low on carbs, very high in protein. I'm trying, man.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
It was the burger on Sunday at the Lazy Dog with the candied bacon and the 2 over easy eggs.
That broke you,
shocked
didn't
me.
it? It broke you.
me.
Yeah.
It
By
did.
the way, if we do get the honey, could you imagine this whole place on honey stingers all day?
Oh my God! Everybody
geez.
vibrating.
Everybody's bouncing off the walls.
We're going to have to update my blow-up board every day.
It'll
Keep
be
blowing up
back.
every day.
It's 0 every day if that happens.
Love a good honey. I mean, this salted caramel one is delicious.
You want whole salt on that Honey Stinger, huh?
Salted caramel.
You should stay away from that one.
No, I'm fine now. I can have as much salt as I want.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's delicious.
Well, it
All
looks
right, one
very
more
good.
minute for us to fill.
Okay.
And it's,
We don't-
full of green tea caffeine.
It all sounds great to me. Listen, I don't know. People are asking me, George, when does the Cappy Lappy come out? This is Cappy Lappy Edition 2 from last night. Maybe the greatest Cappy Lappy we've
2.0?
ever done. Yeah, maybe the best one we've ever done.
Well, whose job is it to produce it now?
Well, Jonathan Martin was shooting it last night, and he's
I saw
great.
Jonathan Martin. I hadn't
1
seen
minute.
him in a while because, I don't see him in the mornings, but it was
Yeah.
nice to see him. I love that
He's
kid.
great. He had his head on a swivel. He noticed Tyler Glasnow. He's like, Cap, there's Tyler Glasnow. So we walked up to Tyler. We got him on the Cappy Lappy. We got George on there. We got Trudell on there. And we got a ton of fans
Cappy
on the
sat
Cappy
on my
Lappy.
lappy.
Yes,
Oh.
I did.
By the way, I accidentally dump trucked Mike Breen when we were all trying to get through, and I didn't mean to.
What?
Yeah. I said, sorry, man. He's like, it's okay. But I hit him hard.
Guy's
And
a
I didn't-
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I dump trucked them accidentally.
An accidental dump truck.
Luckily, it wasn't last year's dump truck, or he might have hit the floor.
Oh, yeah. I've been on the receiving end of that dump truck. I have indeed.
855 Eisen. Terrestrially at the top. We go to the YouTube and the app. We'll see you in there, mongrels. Smile. It's a Thursday right here. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Jazz.
Torta Thursday.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Legends of Hip Hop, Public Enemy, are coming to the Special Event Center at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, November 14th. Get ready for a night of iconic tracks, unmistakable voices, and a message that still hits today with Chuck D, Flavor Flav, and the energy that helps shape generations. From Fight the Power to Bring the Noise, it's everything you remember and more. Get hyped for a night of pure old school fire and all the powerful energy that made Public Enemy legends of hip hop. That's Public Enemy live Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs. Get tickets today at FantasySpringsResort.com or call 760-342-5000.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
You're standing inside a secret prison. It houses the Nazi high command. I'm going to put Hermann Goering on trial.
Sony Pictures Classics presents Nuremberg, starring Academy Award winner Russell Crowe, Academy Award winner Rami Malek, and Academy Award nominee Michael Shannon.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty? Nicht schuldig.
Order! Nuremberg opens only in theaters everywhere November 7th.
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I'll say this right now. Yeah. If I find out today that Wemby is not playing,
I'm trying to think.
I'm out of here, number one. And number two, if I get to this game tonight and Wemby is in street clothes, I'm literally leaving Crypto.com Arena and I'm driving back down to my vacation home in South.
If Luka or any Laker could hit a three right now, I think you would hear it in San Antonio. Luka dribbling, steps back, three for the lead. That's good! Lakers lead 113-112.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Luka, you guys come back from 9 points. This was a strange game, 3 hours. How would you describe this one?
It was strange. They have an amazing team. They only lost one game. So to come back, being with AR and LeBron out, it's unbelievable. All these guys, they fight every moment of the game. It's so fun to play with them.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break. Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks. You're the widow on the radio. Giant Mexican, horn section.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
You want to lay in bed together and watch the show?
Hi, it's Troy Santiago, the Spanish voice of your Los Angeles Rams. And it's a Torta Thursday, right here on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Hey, good morning. What's up, LA?
What's up, LA? Yeah.
What's up, LA?
Torta Thursday.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit boy. Hi, this is Luka Doncic of your Los Angeles Lakers. This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
It's a Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
By the way, I love the music for Torta Thursday.
Oh, Jonah in there?
It's so great. No, I know. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
You know that next Thursday, Las Mil Amores wants to come back in studio? They're tortas.
LA, baby.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's High Enough Friday here in the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
They specifically requested that they wanted to be in on Torta Thursday.
Oh, beautiful.
So what do you guys think? Should we bring back Las Mil Amores? Because Bergman told me that I was trying to put a jinx on the Dodgers.
I still think you were trying.
No,
I
was not. And it didn't. No, that's right. It didn't work because those girls represent L.A., baby. Hey, Bergie, what's up with the suit today, man?
Yeah, what is going on with that?
So, yeah, I have to wear a suit. I lost the bet. So when I pay my bets, I lost a bet to the shorts intern, Shane.
Oh, that's right. What was the bet again?
Yeah, so he went to Indiana. He's an Indiana fan. Obviously, I'm a Bruin fan.
Oh, UCLA.
Yeah, it was a 24.5 spread. And I was like, oh, they'll cover the 24.5. They're playing really well. I don't think they're going to win, but they'll cover. And they got just boat raced. So I got to wear a suit. He would have had to wear a tux if they didn't cover.
By the way, I want to read something here. It's 9:03 and 42 seconds. Good morning. Hey, Torta Thursday, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Quote, Sedano has been a highly successful talk radio host and decided midway through his career to start working games.
Hey.
He became a sideline reporter for ESPN NBA coverage and later started doing play-by-play for the NBA Summer League. Actually, let me pause. Hit the Radio Ronaldo music, please.
Okay, here we go. Nice.
He became a sideline reporter for ESPN's NBA coverage and later started doing play-by-play for the NBA Summer League and the NBA on ESPN Radio. He is on a fun ACC network college football team with former Virginia and NFL safety Rodney McLeod.
McLeod.
Whatever.
Him too.
Anyway, yeah, both of them. This is from Front Office Sports, where George Sedano has been named one of the 26 up and rising play-by-play stars in America. Congratulations to George Sedano and Rodney McLeod, or McLeod.
Hell yeah.
Oh, him too.
Great job, George.
Good job,
great.
Sedano.
Congrats,
Nice picture,
George.
too.
Yeah,
Very
felicidades,
nice picture.
serio.
So what is it? They say 25 up-and-coming
No, 26.
play-by-play people? Why 26?
I don't know, because it's 2026.
Oh, yeah.
2025.
Who else they got in here?
By the way, Cappy's been named to the list of 26
Well, yeah, I
people.
think it's 26 because it's right to look forward to, moving forward for next year. It's like one of these end-of-the-year lists for looking forward to next year, it seems like.
Gosh.
Let's hear what kind of lame joke you're going to try and pull out.
No, because Sedano...
keep going. No,
that's
he
fine.
stepped all over you.
It's okay. I'm going to let it go.
You're going to let this one go, are
I'm
you?
going to let it slide.
Come on.
You're
you
not
had
feeling
something.
well. You're
You
not
had
feeling
something in
well.
there.
You got everybody sick yesterday at the Lakers game.
You guys got me sick.
Hopefully you got that gutless bum, bad guy Dave Miller sick, though.
Why is everybody telling me Dave Miller's a bad guy? I don't know Dave Miller. I don't know. I only know Dave Miller from a few conversations at Crypto.com Arena. Why is he a bad guy? Why?
Bad guy. I'll tell you off the air.
Somebody has to educate me.
Beto Duran says he's a bad guy. What do you think?
I don't. I saw Sedano sitting with him last night. Sedano must not think he's a bad guy.
Bad guy.
George, bad guy, good guy.
Who's a bad guy?
Chris says Dave Miller, Coach Dave Miller.
I like Dave Miller. No, Dave Miller, good guy, dude.
Bad guy.
Wait a second. If Sedano, the Black Hand,
no, I like
your
Dave Miller.
man, you're the top of your love rankings.
No, not the top. He's third.
Okay, but even third, top 3.
No, I like Dave Miller. Dave Miller's my guy.
Bad guy.
Wow, you hear that, George?
Listen, let me tell you something. He is so good. His basketball camps for kids are so fantastic. They are so good. Like, NBA players send their kids there.
Considering the guy, every time anybody sees him ask for a job here, I will have to be dead for him ever to walk back in this place.
Okay, well, whatever. That's on you.
Why?
That's not
What did he
my
do to you?
Like,
Bad
whatever
guy.
your issues are with him are not mine.
Bad guy. Meanwhile, it is time for a really good guy. From Cedar Sinai, you hear him on the Weekend Warrior Show, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. The one and only Dr. Robert Clapper now joins us for his weekly visit thanks to Cedar Sinai. Good morning, Dr. Clapper.
I love this conversation because when I was growing up, my father used to say to me, Robbie, life is not just black and white. There's shades of gray. You can't just love someone or hate someone. There's shades of gray. But not on this show. You're either dead to me or you're alive. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, before we jump in to some injuries around football, basketball, get your opinion on a few things, I have to, unfortunately, I've got to be a little bit selfish right now with your time.
Yes.
Doc, I think I have sustained a major injury. And it happened yesterday on the show.
Okay.
Now, Doc, take a guess. I mean, if you were working at a carnival and Chris Morales came to jump on a scale and you had to guess his weight, what do you think Morales weighs?
215.
215. Very generous. Very generous. I can tell you as a matter of fact, based on the picture that everybody's looking at right now on YouTube, that when I put Christopher Morales on my shoulders yesterday, we're looking at upwards of 250.
Wow.
Doc, I think I have injured my neck and my shoulder and perhaps my lower back by putting Chris Morales on my shoulders yesterday in studio. Doc, what do I do?
Okay. You have access to a pool?
I do.
You're going to get in the pool, and you're going to gently do some breaststroke. The buoyancy will take all the weight off the discs in your neck, and you'll just gently go back and forth, maybe 20 minutes or a half an hour.
All right.
You would benefit from one of those airline pillows.
Okay, got one of those.
It's called a Bucky because it's made of buckwheat. And it will essentially give you some traction if you use it as a pillow at night to sleep. And one of the greatest things you can do is take a large bath towel, like one you use at the beach, roll it up like a Tootsie Roll, and put it in the hot water, and I mean hot water of the shower. Mm-hmm. It's blazing hot. And then put it around your neck like a football player, which you were, and the warm, moist heat will penetrate through your trapezius muscles, deep down inside to the paraspinal muscles, and you'll feel like $1 million.
I mean, George, I didn't realize the injuries that I was going to deal with in the aftermath. I mean, putting Bergman on my shoulders was no big deal. That's like putting a little kid on my shoulders.
Yeah.
But Morales, that's like putting an offensive lineman on my shoulders.
You may need to fuse your neck, as we talked about yesterday.
Doc, any neck fusion in my future?
You will not need that. You will not need that. But you hurt yourself, and it takes a while. It's going to be a few days before you feel better. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of medication. I like to be holistic. No shots, no cortisone. But taking Advil pretty regularly with some food will not be a bad idea.
All right. Okay.
So I will tell you this, Doc. I also have an injury that I've been meaning to ask you about. And it's like, it's not like debilitating by any stretch of the imagination. It's almost kind of like annoying. So when I walk barefoot, okay, or with socks or whatever, right? Like not with shoes on my left foot, my second to last toe on my left, or no, actually it's my middle toe. Sorry. When I walk, I get like this weird, like, almost like a jolt type feeling, like from on like the toe, like the ligament of the toe. Every time I step after I walk either barefoot or on socks or without shoes for a while, like it's like this weird jolt I get just up that ligament through the toe, almost like something is like, not that it's disconnected by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just like a weird feeling that I get where I'm like it just like it bothers me, like it's like a little jolt I get every time.
So there's 26 bones that make up the foot. And what's wonderful is the arch. But it's not just an arch going from your heel to your toes. There's an arch going in your midfoot from the middle of your foot to it's north, south, and east, west, the arch.
Right.
And when you walk without arch support, which is in your sneaker or in your shoe, you are gently collapsing that arch because there's probably, don't shoot the messenger, probably some very early changes of arthritis in that joint.
Okay.
It can be corroborated with an x-ray or whatever. Doesn't mean you need to run to a podiatrist to get orthotics for $5,000. But wearing sneakers like New Balance has an excellent arch. If you wear shoes that have an arch support, you absolutely will feel much better.
Oh, no, yeah. Whenever I wear a shoe, period, it's fine. It's literally when I walk, like, without shoes on. Yeah, after. Yeah. And I would say it's not immediate. It's after, like, I don't know, I've been walking around for 5 or 10 minutes or something like that,
Yeah, the joint does not have the spring in it anymore, and that's classic for you to feel. It's not instability. It's not nerve damage. It's not something you need surgery for, but it speaks to the rubbing of the bones, and all those structures around it have rich nerve endings, and that's what you're feeling shooting down your foot.
So basically you're telling me I'm an old fart now.
Yeah.
Well, it's all relative. I've done surgery on 3 people over 100 years old. I've done their hips because they were like 40-year-olds. And then I do a lot of surgeries on people in their 30s, and I'm talking, shoulder replacements, hip replacement, knee replacements. They're in their late 30s, so it's all relative.
George, I'm going to have to get you into some new Skechers. That's the answer. I'm telling you right now.
Well, no, when I wear shoes, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only barefoot. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Dr. Clapper, while I have asked you to diagnose my neck problems and George has asked you to diagnose his foot problems, let us jump over to some more important people than the two of us. So me and Sedano have been going back and forth for several weeks now about Joe Alt, the offensive lineman from the Chargers. When he's on the field, he protects Justin Herbert, and the Chargers win. When he's not on the field, Justin Herbert takes a lot more hits, and they lose. And now it looks like Joe Alt is going to be out with ankle surgery. So you know that earlier in the season he had a high ankle sprain. He hustled back, and he got rolled up on last week. So, Doc, what is the prognosis for a big dude who's now having to have what seems like pretty serious ankle surgery?
So this technology, Scott, did not exist maybe more than 5 years ago. It's new. It's fantastic. And there is a very good reason for Charger fans, which I'm not and neither are you, but for Charger fans to be excited, because although they're saying he's not coming back this season, if they in fact make the playoffs, and it looks like they are, I believe is a very good chance Joe Alt will be back. And here's why. The 2 bones that are at your ankle, the shin bone, you can feel it right now. Run your fingers from your tibial tubercle, from your knee, your kneecap, all the way down to your ankle. That bone in front, that's the tibia. And then to the little toe side is a small little bone called the fibula. A high ankle sprain is when those 2 bones literally separate, and they rip through a canvas-like material called the syndesmosis, and they separate, and they are rich in nerves, and you literally will drop you to the ground, which is what happened to Joe Alt. So what you need to do is to put those 2 bones together, and we used to use titanium screws, and then you'd have to take them out 6 weeks later, and if you left them in, they would break. But 5 years ago, along came the greatest idea. You ready for a Clapper vision?
Let's have it. Lay it on us.
You literally are holding the ankle in the operating room. It's sterile, and I'm the son of a carpenter, so I literally take a drill with a drill bit, and I drill horizontally just above the ankle through the fibula, both sides of that bone, like drilling through a soda can, drilling right through both sides horizontally. And now you keep the drill, and you keep drilling, and you drill horizontally through another soda can, which is the core, if you will, of the tibia bone. So now you have 4 holes, 2 in the fibula, 2 in the tibia, horizontal, just above the ankle. And you remember the superheroes, Batman. Remember how Batman used to want to go from one building to another? He would shoot this spike with a wire attached to it so he can do a zip line, right, from one building to another. You remember this?
Yeah.
Well, we have a shootable Batman zip line that we shoot through those holes, through the fibula, through the tibia, and whack, it anchors on the other side of the tibia. And that zip line is actually a bulletproof type of new suture material we have, which is like a bulletproof vest material, Kevlar, and it's called a tightrope. We literally shoot it, and then we are able to pull on it, and it squeezes those 2 bones together. But here's the beautiful thing of it. It's flexible, so it's not going to break like a screw used to. It can stay in there and actually cause this damage to heal faster. Tua Tagovailoa, when he was at Alabama, had a high ankle sprain and had a tightrope surgery. And I think you can check this out if you want. I think it was 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, was playing again. So Joe Alt, my opinion, will be back if they make the playoffs this season.
Wow. By the way, I'm a big fan of horizontal versus vertical. All right? I think horizontal is terrific, and I think vertical is horrible. That's what I think. That's what I think.
You're a horror.
Horror. It's a horror show over here. Doc, I also was watching last week when Jaden Daniels dislocated his elbow, and I don't remember ever really seeing a guy. I guess Khalil Mack earlier in the season had something I would say was maybe kind of similar. But you tell us, I mean, because it's his non-throwing arm, and it was bad. George, did you see the Jaden Daniels injury?
I did, yes.
It was gnarly, dude. So, Doc, what happens in a case like that? Is it as simple as just popping it back in, or are there like major, ligament damage? And because it's his non-throwing arm, how quickly can a guy like that come back from something like a dislocated elbow?
So when you dislocate your knee, who had a dislocated knee recently? They had to stay in the stadium and that city's hospital because you got to have surgery. The cheetah, right? Then he dislocated his knee.
Mm-hmm.
You got to worry about the artery and the nerve, which you have to worry about in the dislocated elbow as well, but particularly in a knee, it is really critical, and all kinds of things can happen because of the artery and nerve potential damage in a knee. In an elbow, we worry, but not as much, but we still worry. But the key is that his x-rays were negative, and that means there was no chipping off of any of the pieces. So if you look at your elbow right now, it not only palms up, I want you to flex and extend your elbow. And now I want you to go palms down and extend and flex your elbow. Yes, your elbow is a hinge, but it also allows for rotation of your forearm. It's a fascinating joint, and it's made up of 3 bones. Your arm bone, which you can feel, and then your 2 forearm bones, the ulna and the radius. And they literally, like a Lego set, are snapped into place. And as long as you don't break the piece of the Legos can keep being snapped together. But if you were to crack one of the pieces of the Lego, you could press all you want. It's unstable and will come out again. Fortunately for Jaden Daniels, as gruesome as it looks, yes, it's his non-dominant elbow. We put this literally on the field back into place. We ain't waiting. We take an x-ray. You never want to have an x-ray as an orthopedic surgeon of the joint dislocated. because that means you didn't do your job. You need to get it back into place before you even see an X-ray. Then you take an X-ray to confirm that it's in place, and you carefully look to see if there's a fracture. If there's no fracture, he could be easily back in 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. That I did
crazy.
not realize. I had no idea that was the case.
And what we also worry about in elbows, which is a blessing here, is the soft tissues tend to calcify. We actually have to give patients in elbow fractures and in dislocations anti-inflammatory medicines to quiet down the awful calcifications that can occur in the soft tissues, because stiffness is a really big problem. So rather than saying lock them up for 6 weeks like it would be a fracture dislocation of another joint in the body, not with elbows, you better get them moving right away so that they don't get stiff, because he's going to get extra stiff. So that's why I say I could easily see him back on the field playing again 3 weeks.
Wow. Right.
Okay,
Dr. Clapper,
look at that.
That's some positive news if you're a Commanders fan. Now, George, last night when Luka came back, it was good to see Luka because he's kind of been in and out of the lineup. I'm curious, though, George, I don't know if you heard anything being around the Lakers for the broadcast. Any word from what you heard about what the story is on Austin Reeves, George?
It's a groin injury, and, they're just kind of, that's tricky stuff, right, Dr. Clapper? So, I think they're just, just being cautious with it. It's kind of been something that he tried to play through recently, and then he kind of re-aggravated it. So he just needs some rest.
Okay, so, Doc, what do you think? How long are we looking at?
This is where we got LeBron James as a blessing. He's got that whole treatment center basically for himself to manifest blood flow in ways that we don't typically do, from anti-gravity treadmills where you do this without any stress, or the cryosaunas. All of those things will help enhance healing. But I'm just telling you, Austin Reeves has to be 100% better, or as we'd say in New York, better, before he's allowed to come back, because he will absolutely either re-injure that groin and it'll be a chronic problem, or he will now light up other areas like his hamstring.
Yeah, I would think that that's probably the biggest concern. J.J. Redick said that they're not going to rush Austin Reeves. Now, they do have a little bit of time between last night's game and this road trip, this 5-game road trip that's coming up. But
right.
It just seems like a groin is the kind of injury that if it's not fully healed and you go out there and you play on it on 80%, you're probably going to get hurt, and then you're going to go down to 30%, and now you got to build up 70% versus stay put at 80, get yourself better, and come back at 100. Did that make any mathematics sense at all, or was that horrible?
No, it wasn't horrible, and it was really good. And I think a groin injury speaks to a deficiency in perfect balance of front muscles quadriceps and back muscles hamstring. It speaks to an imbalance in training and in how your mechanics, different than someone is colliding with you, breaking your knee or your arm or your ankle. This speaks to mechanics more than anything else. So you better really go deep dive into what is he doing that's leading to an injury like this, rather than just saying, let's fix his groin.
Dr. Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show, presented by Cedars-Sinai, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. By the way, Dr. Clapper, I don't know if you saw the video at ESPN Los Angeles yesterday. Cappy put me on his shoulders.
We started the conversation there. Were you not listening?
I was. I'm leading to something.
Oh.
I was just going to say, what kind of advice can you give me? Because now I think Cappy's going to try to do it while I wear this G-string, because this is part of the bet, the Dodgers G-string.
Well, I don't think Cappy wants any your body on top of him.
He doesn't want the couillons on there?
I would prefer them not be on there.
Because that would be horrible.
Dr. Robert Clapper, we love you. We'll listen to the Weekend Warrior Show Saturday morning at 7 a.m., presented by Cedars-Sinai. Take care, Doc. Have a beautiful day.
You too, Chris. Thanks so much. God bless you guys.
God bless you, man. I want those couillons right on your neck.
Well, they were on my neck yesterday, and I think that's why my right trapezius muscle is injured. I think it was that big onion of yours that got me. Right here.
Man. in just a few
By
minutes.
the way, Cappy, I know that you're always locked in on tennis. The WTA final, Aryna Sabalenka defeated Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff was serving in the first set, up 5-4, 30-love, spiraled from there, and then second set, Aryna Sabalenka just took her out.
It is a final.
Yeah.
So now we're on to the semifinals of the WTA finals.
Okay.
This is where all the best women only play. Like, it's a small tournament.
All
It's
right.
the best of the best.
Got it. Yeah, I'm not. I admit it. I'm not that into tennis. I mean, Wimbledon on Sunday morning, I'll watch that. U.S. Open, I'll watch that.
I'm telling you, go watch the Netflix show. Now, it's a couple years old because
Yep,
they
I know
haven't
what
done
you're
the
talking
most recent season. But the Netflix show, like Receiver, they have like a tennis one called
Yeah.
Breaking Point or
Yep.
Breakpoint.
Yep.
You'll get into it because of that. That's kind of what re-energized me into tennis a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And this crop of tennis players is really good and interesting.
Well, whether it's there's a Tour de France show on Netflix where you really learn about what it is, the teamwork of cycling. There's the Receiver show that you're talking about. There's what's the golf one, Chris? What's the one
Drive.
about?
No, Full Swing.
Full Swing. Then
Right, Drive to Survive is F1, right?
Right. You know how many people had no interest in F1 and then started watching that show and F1 blew up because of that show? Now, I've never been to the pro tennis tournament in Indian Wells, but everybody tells me
it's great.
that is an awesome, awesome tournament to go out to the desert for. So I'd be down for that. I know a couple of years ago they had a WTA event down in San Diego, down at the Barnes Tennis Center. And I went to that and I saw Coco Gauff play and I saw what's her name? Palooza? What's her name?
Jessica Pegula.
Yeah, Pegula. I saw her play. Yeah, they're amazing. And when you're really
her
close,
father owns the Bills.
yes, and the Buffalo Sabres, right. And so she grew up playing, in that country club environment. But she's really
in
good.
the semifinals of this event. So Aryna Sabalenka, the number 1 seed, is playing Amanda Anisimova, who's American. And then Elena Rybakina will play Pegula, who's also American, in the other semi. So Coco Gauff, 1 American out. 2 Americans still left in the WTA finals in Riyadh.
Riyadh, huh? That's where it's at. Mm-hmm. What are you watching this on?
Tennis Channel.
Oh.
What are you
live
watching
sports,
this on?
man. Live sports. You give me live sports, I am in.
What if it's live video of the Guyans on Cappy's neck?
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
I'm in serious pain here in my right trapezius.
By the way, Cappy, I know what you're talking about the Cappy cast today, apparently.
What's that? Oh, the new manager
the
of the Padres?
the new gutty little Padres manager.
Who is
What
it?
a disaster. Some guy named Craig Stammen, who was a longtime Major League pitcher. I mean, he was okay. He wasn't great. I am shocked that if you're trying to compete with the Dodgers, you're going to hire a guy
The
to become
Dodgers.
a first-time manager. You're not going to go find somebody with some experience. I mean, they spent like 10 hours with Albert Pujols the other day. Albert Pujols is the manager of the Dominican team, and they're going to hire another.
Well, the reason is he had like a dual job where he was like part of the coaching staff, but also part of the front office, and that's front offices control more than in that sport. On like the day to day than almost any sport, really.
I know, but you keep hiring guys internally, and I say keep. I mean, I could go give you the history of what they've done with managers, but here's the biggest mistake of all time as an organization: they didn't even give Dave Roberts an interview. He played
you're saying
for the
back
Padres.
in the day, right?
Yeah, he played for the Padres. He was in uniform on their coaching staff. And they didn't even give Dave Roberts an interview. And then Dave Roberts went to the Dodgers, and he was good enough for the Dodgers, but he wasn't good enough for the Padres. And the Padres change managers like as if you're turning in a leased car at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Seriously, every 2 years they turn managers. They can't keep a manager. So what they do is they keep hiring guys who are first-timers, they're cheap, and they're controllable by the front office. They tried to go outside the box a couple years ago with Bob Melvin. That blew up in their face. And then the most recent manager that they had, Mike Schilt, he was another one of these internal guys that was a spy for their baseball operations manager, A.J. Preller. God, the Padres are the most dysfunctional, angry, they just make me so angry as an organization.
He's got to be better than Jace Tingler, right?
Well,
first
Jace
time
Tingler was a joke, and Andy Green was a joke. But these are first-time managers that make no money that are controlled by the front office.
But you can get over a first-time manager if you have if your players are leaders, right? All those guys in the locker room are leaders, right?
They ain't got none of those.
None, zero.
And I always tell Padre fans this, George. Imagine this. Imagine if Mookie Betts went to the Padres. How would that go? Because you got all these egos, Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis. You got all these big, ridiculous salaries. You Darvish has another.
I don't know why that drop always makes me laugh with Pepe.
You Darvish has another $45 million on his contract. He's 40 years old, and he's having Tommy John surgery. They gave out so much money, and it all blew up in their face. Bogarts is the biggest waste of all of them. I'd even argue that Manny Machado now can't live up to a $35 million a year contract. But seriously, they just screw up these managerial hires. Good luck. Good luck competing with the Dodgers with your new first-time manager. Oh, I'm sure that'll be a big topic today on the Cappycast. Although, George.
Hey, man, the Cappycast.
I would say
Hello,
this.
friend.
Another hot topic might be this hoodie that I'm rocking right now. Everybody seems to
who's
love
your
it.
guy?
Oh, yeah, I
Browner?
see it. Yeah.
What? By the way, what did your boy Browner have to say about you putting me on your shoulders? Since he's always like, hey, man, why you letting that guy kiss you? Why you sharing food with that guy, man?
Yeah, he thinks that you and I are having an affair.
Well, who would be the top? Never mind.
Who would be the what?
Like, who would, never mind.
Carry on.
I'm still kind of
So what did he say about me on your shoulders? Did he say
said
anything?
He really thinks that you and I are in some sort of a love affair.
Oh, okay.
Well, even if you are, who cares? What does he care?
Well, he's very homophobic, to be
Well, it
honest.
sounds like it.
Yeah, he is.
Geez, oh man, what does he
He
care
is.
what you do with Christopher Morales?
Well, but he's also very jealous, probably, because Morales says all these horrible things about him.
What
And
did
he
they say
doesn't like
about
it.
what did they say about you on the parade route?
Yeah, how about
Oh,
that?
people are pissed. People are pissed.
Not as pissed as Justin, right?
No, Justin.
Your
actually,
son, Justin. Hey, screw you, Dad.
No, but I've had a lot of mongrels going, dude. You're now LA Cap, man. Give it up.
It
You
is
are
true
LA
now.
Cap.
You are
not.
No.
You know what? Look, it's funny, man. Like, so I had it's it's funny. I had lunch yesterday with an old buddy of mine, and he said to me, "Man, you're LA. Like you are LA now." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, it's been a while. Like, I've been here almost 10 years now."
There's an
You know
LA
what I
in
mean?
Kaplan.
What?
There's an LA in Kaplan. I'm just saying.
There is an LA in Kaplan.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, I know. Kevin Harlan said that to me last time. He goes, "I can't believe that your act worked up here."
Right between the eyes.
Oh man, Bertie, I'm still convinced that you must be going to a quinceañera tonight.
Oh, dude, you should totally crash a quinceañera.
Just go
Briones
find
has
one.
probably got some cousin that has one this
right.
weekend.
Sure, dude.
His
Let me make
primo's
some
going to
phone
have
calls.
one tonight.
Find a torta
Oh, that'll be good.
and Arhaina and have a good night.
I don't know. I think it looks good though. It's a nice suit.
You do look good.
It's a nice suit.
Yeah, you do look nice. You do look very sharp. I got to give it up to you, Bergie. You look very sharp.
Appreciate it. It'll be the last time you see me in a suit.
But
Oh,
why?
really?
Because I don't like wearing suits.
Oh.
It's not comfortable.
I don't like them either. I can't even fit into any of my suits. I'm so fat. But I've been going to go straight several days. You know, George, I almost went this. So we had the Rams on Sunday. The
Cappy,
Dodger
you look
parade.
good to me, bro. I don't know. I thought you look. I even like the new hairstyle. Like
Hey,
it's
thanks.
like shorter on the sides. Like I like it. I think you look good, Cap.
I told him
Bergie?
last night that I like the way his hair looks now. It's not he's not putting all that junk in it.
It looks good.
It's
I
all,
like
like,
that it's shorter on
shot
the sides. Yeah, I like it. And I like that. I told
natural.
you got the gold salt and pepper. Like, just do it, man.
Yeah,
You're a distinguished fellow now.
I just decided to let it go. But you know what a week we've had when you think Sunday I was at the Rams game, Monday the Dodger parade, Tuesday we stopped by the Kings game, Wednesday the Lakers. Tonight we actually have the Raiders-Broncos, so I get to chill at home. But
we have a big game for the LA Kings tonight, which you'll hear here on ESPN LA.
And tomorrow night you've got USC. I mean, you talk
Homecoming.
about a week.
By the way,
of
for homecoming,
sports.
should we have Keyshawn on tomorrow? Because apparently he's going to run out of the tunnel tomorrow with USC.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Do we have him on, or should I, or should we ban him?
What do you think?
Oh no, Key's never been here. Like I'd love to have Key on.
All right, I'll reach out.
All right, Key
Man.
tomorrow. Man,
You should have him come in and see what he says about Sua's face being covered.
Nah,
Like
I
on
don't,
top
I don't
of
need.
his
I
Let
don't
me
need.
ask you
I
guys
don't
a
need
question.
him.
Okay.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Then he'll want to stick around and
Oh,
have
okay.
lunch, and I don't want to do it.
You guys think that Keyshawn could put Morales on his shoulders? Because I don't think he could.
Yes.
Yes.
Potato for sure.
He holds
No
the
way.
record of the biggest bench press ever at the combine for a wide receiver.
Yeah, but we're not talking about bench pressing. We're talking about squatting.
I think he'll be. I think Key, knowing his build,
Yeah.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, what do you think he'd think about your couillons on his neck?
How do you know they haven't
that's
been there?
probably the reason he wouldn't do it.
Oh.
Listen, long before I had Sedano on top of the rankings, guess what got me here?
Mm-hmm.
Before Sedano truly got me, the black hand, there was another black hand key shot.
That's funny.
Oh. All right, we're getting ready for David Solis of TNR Legacy to join us. We are going to give away some tickets to their concert on Saturday. We're going to talk about the music, the history. You know, the afternoon show yesterday, or maybe was it 2 days ago, Bergman? Had Taboo in from the Black Eyed Peas.
It was yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Yeah. Which is awesome. And here's the thing at ESPN LA. And I know
Taboo Cappy, he's the Latino fellow.
Yes.
Oh, let me tell you something. I love Taboo, and I hear that Will.i.am is coming in.
Yes.
With
Today?
DeMarco and Travis.
Yeah.
I love Will.i.am.
So, we talked to our friends at Yali Crew, and ESPN LA, obviously, it's ESPN. So we're going to always get to sports. But we talk about so much more here. So for the mongrels, they're going to be like, hey, man, what do they do with talking music? Listen, it's about lifestyle. It's about
they're Dodger fans.
It's about legacy. It's about family. Mm-hmm. It's about everything. And it's about what makes up our lives and what we smile and have fun. So just like sometimes we take a few minutes out to talk about our great partners here and what makes them up because you hear their names constantly. TNR Legacy opened up the Mandy's a few years ago, and they're part of our family. And we want to talk about that coming up in just a few moments. So thank you, Sedano. Sedano's going to get ready. You got to fly somewhere, or what are you doing?
No, I'm good.
Well, you're just going to rest.
I can stick around if you want.
You can stick around. Yeah, that's fine.
You handle this interview because this is
we're
right
here.
up your alley.
We're here to support you. Yeah,
right,
of course.
And I still want to get
I think Cappy supported me quite well the other day when I was up on his shoulder.
I don't know. I just wish that if you would have if we could have just had you spotted on me, I could have easily held you for longer.
No, I think that listen. At the end of the day, it was still a great moment, and the fact that we got to tweet out a JT the Brick for it was awesome.
Oh, people last night at the Laker game were like, dude, was Morales really on your shoulders? Like, everybody was talking
People
about
thought it was AI. All right, we'll take a 90-second timeout, and we will do TNR Legacy. David Solis is here. That's coming up. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 9:37 on ESPN LA.
When Mason and Ireland start breaking down the boss with MT, you know things could get off track.
Bruce Springsteen is not like a classic sounding singer, but as a lyricist, he's maybe the greatest ever.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
The Nebraska album.
In
right,
Rock
bass?
Man,
Does he sound like he's constipated when he sings?
Well, he's got a certain growl to him.
Music, sports, and everything in between. Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
$9:39, the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. Quack, quack. Thank you for the quack, quack, Jorge. I moved into the other room because we got a special guest. David Solis of TNR Legacy joins us in studio. This is the new song on the new album from TNR Legacy. It's called It's Up to You. Let's pot it up here. Oh, beautiful. David Solis, welcome into the studio, bro. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The last time I saw you, I was about 70 pounds heavier and dying, as we would later find out. But you guys opened up Mandy's 3. Now, I don't remember a lot of Mandy's 3 because I got pretty drunk on stage. Yeah, but it's good to see you again. There wasn't a Mandy's 4 last year, but we're going to hopefully do Mandy's 4 in June, and hopefully we'll have TNR Legacy again open up the show. But we're so excited to have you in studio.
Oh, we're excited to be here, man. Thank you again.
Of course.
You. Obviously, I know your dad
yes.
really well.
So let's set this up. So we played together, which was the #1 smash by your father, Rudy Solis, and your uncle, Steve Solis. back in 1981. My father was the first West Coast DJ to play that record on the radio. So as we talk about ESPN LA, here's all about the tradition, about the family, about East LA, about the legacy. And you now have continued, because unfortunately Rudy and Steve have passed away, but you have continued the legacy of Tierra for the community. And I'm very proud, because we talk about my father, Mucho, on this show a lot, Sedano and Cap, who are on the road today, but you'll hear them here chime in a few moments. We talk about the legacy that is passed on from Mucho to me and this heritage in Los Angeles on the radio, and now it's not even the radio. It's on YouTube. You see these cameras in here.
That's right.
It's on the app, multiple platforms. But now you've continued. You guys got a new album, Tierra Legacy. Tell me about it.
Well, we have original members in Tierra Legacy. You know, the guys actually created together the big memories, Gonna Find Her, big hits. Kind of regrouped after after my dad passed. We created a tribute to them in conjunction with East LA College to call it the Rudy Solis Scholarship.
Right.
And we got the guys together from the old band. I mean, from the original members. We played that night. It felt incredible to be playing again and to honor my dad. And it was a sold out show at East LA College.
Beautiful. And Stevie, actually, I'm Daphne, by the way.
Daphne's
wife. And Stevie said, let's keep this going and call it Tierra Legacy.
There we go.
Yeah. And then we've been playing since and played the Greek Theater, SoFi Stadium, pretty much everywhere.
And the Mandy's at Commerce Casino.
Of course.
Especially
Mandy's
the Mandy.
3.
That was
So
a
much
fun
fun.
gig, let me tell you. You guys treated us really well.
So we're going to talk about your show coming up Saturday at Plaza de la Raza. Now tell Cappy, Cappy, we have now made him East Side Cap, because our friend Beto Duran has taken him out to Whittier Boulevard. He was just on Whittier Boulevard a couple weeks ago. But tell him about Alvera Street and Plaza de la Raza.
Well, Plaza de la Raza, I grew up right across the street, and there's actually a square dedicated last year to the Solis brothers, my dad and my uncle. And, Plaza was an incredible place where they taught acting. They taught they had a lot of different classes, but they've had concerts throughout all these years. It's a beautiful little setting right next to the lake. The show is to help struggling East LA students with, to feed them, really.
And veterans.
And it's a wonderful event put up by Monica Rueda. And we're there it's a charity. Avanzar. We would love to give some tickets away.
Yeah, definitely. So how do people get tickets to support everything and see the show Saturday night at Plaza de la Raza? They go to tierralegacy.com, right?
Yes.
Go to tierralegacy.com or Eventbrite if you have an Eventbrite account.
Look up Tierra Legacy.
There's 3 bands, La Verdad, Balance, and Tierra Legacy, and it's going to be an incredible show.
Beautiful. And we'll give away to callers 7 and 10 here in a few moments some tickets for Saturday night. But let's talk about the new album, because we just played a song there. It's up to you. So you guys decide to make this a tribute, basically, and to your uncle Steve and your father Rudy.
Salas.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you decide, hey, let's actually make an album. Let's do it all over again.
That's right.
How did that come together?
Well, little bits and pieces. It took a little while, but, having the wisdom and the guidance from the older guys, the original members, that helped. Of course, I worked with my dad producing them throughout the years. Since I was 18, I started co-producing along with Tierra. Much like you, you learned a lot from your pop's legacy.
Absolutely.
And, I knew the sound, obviously. It's a mixture of Latin funk, R&B, soul, and rock. So we just kind of threw it all in there. And, that's the beauty about Tierra music. It appeals to a lot of different genres. A lot of people who like different kind of music. And
so we do a bit here on the show. We do a lot of bits on our Sedano and Cap morning show, but one of it is Torta Thursday and Heina Fridays. And you guys know what we're saying. When we say
of course. That's my Heina right there.
That's my vodka.
All feeding it right there, eh?
Now, of course, Together by Tierra and your uncle and your dad singing on that one. That's dedicated to a lot of people still these days, right? Art Wabo has left us. My father used to do a lot of dedications. Huggy Boy back on KRLA. And we try to keep that legacy alive through our radio station and through multiple platforms that, hey, just because we don't necessarily play music, we talk sports. Sports is our music. But what happens between the sports, what happens between the records, that's just the real stuff. And all of our great listeners, they will come out to when Cappy goes into Whittier Boulevard and does a taco tour, right, with Beto Duran. And we just have fun. We want to connect with our audience, and that's what makes what we still do.
Beautiful.
And the same thing when you guys get up on stage and sing the old songs, right?
That's right.
Songs that are 50 years old, but it doesn't matter because it's still a love song to the new kids that are hearing it, right?
Absolutely.
When I hear Together by Tierra and I dance with my Heina, Stephanie, it's still the same as when my mom and dad were dancing to it, right? And that's what it's all about. And the legacy continues through the years, through the music, through the culture. And that's what we try to have fun with Torta Thursday and Heine Friday. Because no matter how successful we all get to be, and listen, we get to talk sports on the radio, and you guys get to perform. It's not real work. We're not really working for a living.
No, it's
we got to keep it real here, right? Now, there's the song. Pot it up, Jorge.
There we go.
And that's your Uncle Stevie singing right there, right?
That's right. Well,
In love with each other, that we wouldn't even know.
And, you know, we keep it real here on the show. We talk about our spouses. We talk about real life. Cappy and I have a tendency of what we call scraping a little too much. You know, we've had some accidents sometimes on the streets. My point is we talk about real life here. We don't want to pretend, and that's what the music's about. No fronting. And it's all about real life, right, Daphne?
That's it.
It's all about real life. So we're so happy to hear from you. Let's give away some tickets. Let's open up the lines. Callers number 7 and 10 at 877-710-ESPN. You'll join Tierra Legacy on Saturday at Plaza de la Raza to help a good cause. And if you want tickets and more information about the album, too, right? TierraLegacy.com.
That's right. You'll be able to. All the streaming sites are right there listed on. So if you have a favorite streaming platform, go and check it out. TierraLegacy.com. I mean, Tierra Legacy album, and it'll all pop up.
Oh, beautiful.
Good stuff on there too.
No, it is. We played that one song coming up. It's Up to You. What else is on the album?
We got a mixture of Latin, soul, R&B. We got the next single is going to be All I Really Know.
Okay.
The It's Up to You is written by my wife and I.
Oh,
actually.
look at that!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you know, that's what's up.
She's not a torta.
I'm more like a small taquito. A flauta.
With bumps in the right places.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I am so honored to have you in studio and to do this, just like my old man did with your old man. And I remember being 10 years old in the studio watching my dad interview your dad.
There you go.
So it's an honor and to continue the legacy and interview you now on the radio. This is so cool, man.
Well, thank you, man. Our families go way back, and I remember your dad and my dad playing basketball back
at the
in the
Whittier
day.
Rec Center.
There you go.
Right there.
Rec.
Yeah, on Philadelphia Street up in Uptown Whittier, man.
Yeah.
It's all about that.
They both had game.
They did have game.
Not much hop, but they had game. For Mexicans.
Awesome, David. Thank you, David. Thank you, Daphne. Tierra Legacy. We look forward to having you at Mandy's for more details on that. But Saturday night, Plaza de la Raza, go to TierraLegacy.com to find out more.
That's
awesome,
right.
bro. And you got to give me one of those Tierra Legacy hats.
I got you.
She got
you
one.
got me.
I sure
Look
do.
at that.
There it is.
Oh, right here. Let me put that on.
You see?
Look at that.
And actually, New Vista was co-executive producers for
That's
our
right.
album.
Yeah, we got a co.
Oh, beautiful. Look at this Tierra Legacy hat.
That's it.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you
man,
guys for
you
coming
look
in.
good.
Love it. Let's play a little of that new song. It's Up to You real quick, and then we'll do Dealer's Choice here in just a minute on ESPN LA.
Thank you.
That's the new song, Tierra Legacy, their new album. You can find it at TierraLegacy.com. Pretty cool, huh, Sedano and Cappy?
It was very cool.
Yeah,
it was great. What I love is I love all these guys who pick up their dad's legacy.
Yeah.
You know, we talked earlier today about Glenn Frey and how Deacon Frey is now the singer of Glenn's songs in the Eagles. Or I was telling you guys I had seen Sublime earlier in the year, and the lead singer who died many years ago, his son is now the lead singer of the band. So I love that. Now, Chris, here's an idea. The lady who was in as well.
Daphne.
David's
wife.
Correct. She said she's not really a torta. She said she's more of like a little taquito.
That's what she said, yeah.
Right. She said she's more like a flauta, is what she said. Right? Here's a thought. What if we hook up Daphne with our girls from Amor Salsita?
Ah, the
and then
Salsa Heina.
See.
Jerry the Salsa Heina.
See. And then what we do is we dip Daphne the flauta into some Amor Salsita.
There we go.
See?
You know what it'll be then? It'll be beautiful, man.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's
That
see
was
what-
really cool.
That was cool. And thank you
That was
again
awesome,
to the
yeah.
David Solis and Daphne for coming in. Tierra Legacy Saturday at Plaza de la Raza. Now, I know we got a lot of sports stuff this weekend, but we'll have to head over to Plaza de la Raza sometime, Cappy. That's the
Yeah.
next step in your East Side development. You know what I mean?
I do indeed.
All right, let's see the little dealer's choice music. I don't have the read in front of me, so Greg, if you could handle the Dealer's Choice read. Dealer's Choice presented by Seller's Advantage.
I can. Dealer's Choice is brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage.
Here, I got you. Want to sell your house?
Call an agent. Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy. It is as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390 as is for a no obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE number 01961658.
Beautiful.
Boom! There you go, Bergie.
Yeah.
Bergman.
David
Listen how
Wine's the
good he
CEO
sounds.
of Seller's Advantage. We love him. And give us your Seller's Advantage, your real deal Dealer's Choice, Cappy.
So I got to say to everybody, I don't know anything about politics. I don't talk politics. I don't follow politics. I don't have any interest in politics, okay?
You're probably better off, I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, like when people want to talk to me about politics, I'm like, yeah, did you see the Laker game last night? People want to talk about.
I wish I could do that, but I envy you, is what I would say.
Why? Because do people bring you into political conversations?
No, I bring myself into I watch stuff and it affects me viscerally sometimes.
Yeah. See, I don't really have a lot of strong political opinions. If I did, I probably wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. You know, I watch Stephen A. and Stephen A. is now bleeding into politics, which now means that politics are bleeding into First Take. But here's my point. Did you guys know that the United States government is currently shut down? Did you guys know this?
I thought I heard that, Cappy. Yeah.
Okay.
We heard that, Cappy.
Just want to make sure you guys are familiar with this.
Yeah, apparently Friday it's going to be a big deal for travel.
Okay, this is where I'm going.
Well, this is a big problem for me, not
Correct.
this week, but moving forward.
Well, this is where I'm going with today's Dealer's Choice. So I don't really talk politics. I don't really follow politics. I don't have a lot of really strong political opinions, et cetera, until it affects my life.
Now it does. It will. Yes.
So I don't ever look at it and go, oh, well, this guy was elected this girl was elected that. How's that going to affect me? Am I happy about it? Am I not? I don't even care. I just go on with my own life until politics affects me personally, because then I'm selfish, because I'm like that. The government is shut down. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Well, the one thing I keep hearing about is what it means is that people who work for the TSA, for example, are currently working but not getting paid. And I suppose that the TSA people are working and they're not getting paid because they presume that they'll get their back pay. And then there's stories that they might not. But again, how does this affect me? How does this affect you? There's a story today that 40 different airports, including San Diego, including Los Angeles, that these airports could all be affected and lose about 10% of their flights. So for me, next week, I'm flying down to New Orleans to go visit my daughter. The Lakers are playing against New Orleans next week, and I'm going down to New Orleans. And wait a second, I'm flying at LAX. George, I'm going to use the Kiss and Fly lot.
Oh, wow.
And now all of a sudden, you're telling me that 10% of flights in major airports all around the country are going to be essentially canceled because of the government shutdown? Hey, look, I said it at the beginning. I'm not really political. I don't have a lot of strong political opinions. But hey, politicians, get your you-know-what together. I can't miss these flights. So you see, I don't really care about the government shutdown. All I care about is, am I going to get to where I'm going on time and safely? And that is today's Dealer's Choice.
You realize that they're deadlocked and it's probably not going to change, so you might have to drive there.
Well, or take a train, I suppose.
You could take the train. Be on that Amtrak, homeboy.
Yeah.
Go choo-choo.
Yeah, take me about 24 hours, I think they said.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like 2 days.
Yeah. You know what? You may be right. It may be a few more. It may be longer than
You got to get then one of those big rooms on the train where you can shower and stuff in there. Smack it around, you know?
What a joke, bro. I mean, like, the government is shut down and all these people are working and they're not getting paid, and therefore it affects everybody else around the country. Let's go, people. Get it together, will you?
Let me remind you, tomorrow is USC Northwestern. Coverage will begin at 4 p.m., I believe, here on ESPN LA.
Oh, wow. What are Travis and DeMarco doing?
We are, guess what? Plate? Today and tomorrow is the return of the combo plate.
Oh, really?
Oh, why? Because
they move up.
Yeah, today, too?
No, not today. Tomorrow.
Oh, you said today and tomorrow.
I meant tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow is USC homecoming, so we'll see if Keyshawn, the number one overall pick in 1996.
I haven't talked to Key in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Nobody's heard from him in a couple minutes, actually.
Really?
You know?
He's not been blowing you up?
No, actually, he got the hint when I stopped replying.
Potato.
When you kept sending him pictures of Sua?
I did start sending him pictures of Sua.
What is that show he's on now?
Sua. Sua, I love you.
What is the show he's on with a bunch of other former NFL players?
Well, he did Celebrity Weakest Link a few days ago, I think.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get Keyshawn in here.
Was
it
he
is
the
homecoming.
weakest link? What
I don't know.
happened?
I didn't watch the episode.
I didn't realize that show was even on still.
Neither
He
did
ain't
Key.
coming in. Keyshawn ain't coming in.
No, we're not going to have him come in. He'll call in on the phone.
Yeah, and he could pop up on. You think he could actually pop up on Zoom?
Maybe if his kid set it up for him. If Key Jr. set it up for him.
Man, I don't know what to do with this thing, man.
USC Northwestern, by the way, tomorrow night's game at the Coliseum, presented by Children's Hospital, Los Angeles.
I mean, Key can fire off USC hot takes. I can't wait to hear it.
Are they going to be hot? Hotter than Sua, you think?
so.
Who's got hotter takes at this point, Sua or Key?
I don't know, but Sua has been putting out these tweets saying that he's got an opportunity to do national television next year, and he might even have to move.
Well,
Look at that.
I texted him. I said, you're not going to quit on me. He said, no, man. Even though, we tried to share popcorn trip at HBC, and a piece of my beer touched him, and he went flying. He got so scared he jumped.
You could put Sua on the Sedano plan. Like, hey man, Sedano does games. Like, you can still do stuff here.
I think that's what he's going to hit us up with, though he's going to travel back and forth. I don't know. Maybe that's an opportunity to bring Key back then, if Sua moves on.
Oh, wow. You think Key would do what Sua's doing?
I don't know. We'll just move the Monopoly pieces around. Man. You know who's not coming back is Dave Miller. The bad guy.
Will you stop?
He's a bad guy.
Dave Miller, great camps.
George, it seems like you got Beto and Morales that are anti-Dave Miller.
That's
guys.
fine.
I'll give you another list, too, of people.
We can all have different opinions on people. Like, I like Dave Miller. Dave Miller is great to my son, okay?
Chris, is that why you didn't stop by and say hi to Dave Miller last night when I was sitting there chatting with him?
I walked by him, and I just looked at him, and I kept walking. Not in the media room.
Oh.
That's all.
You always need to find a fight with somebody.
Oh, who did I learn that from? Sedano.
Who did you learn it from?
A little bit of Sedano, a little bit of my family, too.
No, but mine is like, there's like a reason behind it. Yours is just
I'll give you the reason off air. I'm not going to get into it on air.
No, but I'm just saying it's just frivolous. Like, it's like, when I'm going at you, I'm coming at you for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a plan, okay, of attack.
Yeah.
This has been plotted.
Thank you to David Solis, TRO Legacy, for
coming away.
Coming into TROLegacy.com.
Everybody.
Dr. Robert Clapper, who joined us earlier, the Weekend Warrior Show, 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. on Saturdays, presented by Cedar Side-Eye. Everybody have a beautiful Torta Thursday. We will return tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for a Heine Friday. And, Cappy, rest your voice today, please.
I will. You have my
Vocal
word.
rest.
Vocal rest.
You have my word.
We'll see you tomorrow morning at
Have
7
a
a.m.
honey stinger.
Yeah, have a honey stinger. Put that thing right in there. Bam! Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Mongrels. ESPN LA, we're back in 21 hours from right now, sucker.
It's up to you.